gemstone of water, of course. You've got this incredible combination when it comes to the story of this beauty. Graduated 2x1 to 6x3 millimeters on an 18 centimeter strand. I'm going to pop that over the wrist for you so you get a chance to get an idea of how simple. Look at that. Now, bearing in mind Larimar, if you think of pectrolite, if you think of the actual family that it comes from, you can get it in mustards, greys, whites, but the only blues of this beautiful gemstone have only ever been found on the Dominican Republic. Born of ancient volcanic activity, and then of course associated with that beautiful seashore around the island of the Dominican Republic. It is so evocative of that area. You know, think of the white sands, think of that beautiful, beautiful landscape. It is a gorgeous piece. 38 carats. They graduate from 2x1 to 6x3 on the 18 centimeter strand. Now, really easy. You could work with these with your jewellery elastic. You could rethread these with your beading thread, your wildfire, your fire line, many, many different ways. You could work with these in a lot more of a complex design. It doesn't have to be as simple as a sort of simple stretchy bracelet, of course. It lends itself to that beautifully. If you wanted a quick return, you could do something more complex with it. Of course you could. They are beautiful. I think you'd want maybe a bracelet and possibly earrings out of this strand, wouldn't you? To get a little bit of a sweet going on. Make that strand go as far as it possibly can. 25 left, that's it. 25 left. 0800 644 655, all the way down to 31.95. Bearing in mind how very, very few and far between the opportunity of owning Larimar is. It is a beautiful gemstone. Kerry, when you went on your cruise, or any of your cruises, because she's been on many, have you been to the Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
Did you physically see their sort of the production of this beautiful gem, like in designs?
There's just like shops.
Is it? So is it because it's that real tourist attraction? So it's what the jewellers are sort of putting in their windows as their flagship stone. What sort of prices were you seeing?
Oh, I'm not sure.
She's not sure. Did you not go up to the window, press your face again? Kerry, what you doing to me? I'm upset when I go away and I see a jeweller's. I'm like, you know the old Garfields that used to stick to the window? That's me.
We just went to the bar.
That's my girl. We just went to the bar. We just went to the... Fair dues. Says it like it is. It's all right. 31.95 on your screen. I like that. Just went to the bar. I could tell you how much the cocktails were. I could tell you how much a mojito was, or a pina colada, but I can't tell you how much. The Larimar was. 31.95 on your screen. 0800 644 655. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming on those. Well done. Lots of you there. You've pressed your button ones. We're allocating to you as you come in and press your button one. Hold those lines. Next, I can do that. Yeah. When are we going to play these? Man, oh man. Oh, they've got to be the largest individual diamonds that we've done. Surely. Do we not think that? Bearing in mind, okay, so I'm just going to nudge that out of the way so you get a chance. Right. So we've got top drilled faceted diamonds. I'm just going to run my thumb along the back there so you just catch a glimpse of that luster. They must be the biggest ones, surely, that we've done individually. That's amazing. What time can we do these, Beck? 7:30? Okay, my lovely, 7:30. So after we have spent some time with Jill for our beautiful sash and the first kit, we will definitely play those. They're gorgeous. Lovely stuff. Looking forward to those. Right. I have indeed. The massive pieces of it. Now this, I'm going to have an issue then, aren't I, Beck? Becky's like, Ray, just to let you know, these are called nuggets. They are not. They are. God, I can't work here. I can't No, they're called nuggets. Who's called them nuggets? No, of course not. They're not. They're not. I wouldn't actually do that, Ben, contrary to popular belief, love. These, now don't say that. These are, for me, these are not nuggets. These are fancy, faceted, huge pieces of your beautiful Chrysocolla. And they really are. They are a dream to look at. I know, sorry, everybody's messaging and going, Diva, all right? They are, if you look at your Chrysocolla, if you look at the body of colour, you think about the rarity of this beauty, you think about the linear facets. There is a contemporary edge to this, there's a 1920s edge to those beautiful fancy facets. There's a real, did you see, right, hang on, can we get a rewind? Oh, whoa, 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 we need to see that again. Did you see that flash of red? Did you see that beautiful? Now, when you see that coming around again, there is a linear facet that flashes a sort of deep red plum colour. There it is. Now, think about the fact that you've got cuprite embedded in that Chrysocolla. Think about the fact that you've got, and there is no, at the moment the GIA have stated that there is no gemstone quality cuprite physically anywhere else in the world. It's depleted is what they're saying. So when you see that flash of the red and you see that wonderful and quite extraordinary moment of the gemstone come through, think of all of those sort of deep reds, those purples, that matrix vein that runs through it. This is a gemstone that is so individual, so unique, the majority of jewellers have probably not even heard of it, your generic high street jewellers. When you are working with a piece like this, you know, and I've mentioned Cara Russ before, do your research, go to Cara Russ's website, she is Cara Russ New York, go and see her designs, go and see that eclectic setting. Yes, she does set gemstones like this, shaped like this, faceted like this, into 24 karat gold, yes, and 22 karat gold, and yes, she does let people like Beyonce and Giselle and Michelle Obama wear them. $14.95 on your screen. Now, they are a beautiful, beautiful size. You've got pieces here that would be perfect for earrings, and then you've got individual rings, or of course you've got amazing pendants. They're center drilled, they are astonishing, and they are going to sell out, by the way. We have so many of you there. We've got the very last of stock, and they're under £15. Huge good luck. Huge good luck if you're on the phone lines for those. Next, we have, yes, I have got those, yeah. Please, may I have a black mat? No, no, I asked really politely and everything. I've got some beautiful pearls here. That was true. That was true. I have got in this little pot, thank you, sweetheart. Cheers, Carrie, darling. So these, that even makes me laugh. We've got, okay. They are taking the mickey right royally in the gallery at this moment in time. Right, I can't just demonstrate these. These are too roly. Okay. Come and look straight into this black mat here, you guys. These are your very beautiful, tiny, tiny freshwater cultured pearls. 2.5 to 3 mil. 50 in the pack. Now, if you got hold of the beautiful multicoloured pearls in the huge 20-metre pack that we had for you yesterday, you'll notice that these beautiful colours correspond with those multi-tones totally. They are, there's no drill hole here. There's no drill hole at all. So I would imagine what you would do with these is maybe just drop these onto a beautiful bridal veil with a tiny little bit of glue, drop those onto a veil so that they cascade down the back of the veil, perhaps, maybe a little bit of detail on a handbag for the bride, for example, or indeed popping those into a design as, you know, beautiful perhaps as the one as Jill has done for us with the sash at 7 o'clock. You know, there's a lot of scope in working with those beautiful pearls. They are slightly irregular shape, similar but slightly irregular. They're a very small, tiny Baroque pearl. We've got very limited availability on these. 50 of them in the pack. Now, obviously, in that dish there, they do look in the dish almost as if they could be the Swarovski pearls, because you're only seeing that sort of that one, but they are not. They are not Swarovski pearls at all. They're under a fiver. You're getting 50 pearls here. Genuine freshwater cultured natural pearls. And to be fair, it's like Mark was saying last night, you know, these could have been left in the mollusk, in the oyster, in the pearl farms to be able to cultivate for another 2-3 years, come out at sort of 8-9 millimeters in size. But instead, what you get is these delicate, dainty 2.5 to 3 mil beauties. It could work with your shibori. You think about the different ways in which you could use all of these. Very, very last of stock with these, so please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. I'm just going to try and see who's involved in this. For some reason, no, there are no names coming up on mine. Oh, what? Hang on a minute. Oh. I don't know what I've done now, team. I press buttons. Buttons are not my friends. I don't know what I've done. Kerry, what have I done? Thanks. Have you done that yet? I can't do it. I can't be cruel. I can't be mean to her. Thank you so much. Don't do it again. I can't do it. Can you imagine if somebody just tunes in when I'm saying that? Look at him. Who on earth is this? Who's this bully on screen? Oh, dear me. Thanks, Kerry, sweetheart. They're practically sold out. Heather, you need to check out as quickly as you can on those. Hilma, Barbara, Antoinette, Anonymous Collectors in Gloucester. Please do check out on those as quickly as you can. Not enough to go round. Not enough to go round. Say again then, Beck. Sorry, lovely. Yeah, of course we can. Yeah, got it. Yeah. This is lovely. This is really nice. Could definitely engrave on this. Look at that. You've got solid sterling silver, plain polished hearts that you've got here. You've got the beautiful, and again, just already done for you with the jump ring already intact. You could engrave this. I'm just going to flip it around for you so you can see the reverse. Nice and simple, and just, again, beautiful on its own. I would be tempted to get this engraved, or I would be tempted maybe if you've got a stamping kit at home to, you know, to take on that job yourself, of course. But I do think that when you've got something as simple, as elegant, and you think about all of the jewellers that operate by bringing you beautiful, simple charms like this and how much they charge. If you go to Links of London right now, just a plain solid sterling silver charm will set you back approximately £45 just for one plate. Now, this is solid sterling silver. And I know that if you're watching this for the first time, you might be sat at home going, their silver's different to yours, though. Their solid sterling silver is different to... Solid sterling silver, 925 solid sterling silver, as long as if it's genuine, it's got to be genuine, of course it has. And ours is all 925 solid sterling silver. And so this silver, it's the same as the silver that you will buy from your high-end jewellers, your mid-range jewellers and your budget jewellers, as long as it is genuine solid sterling silver, because that's exactly what we've got for you. And the reason I say all of this is because last night, for example, we had quite a lot of brand new customers with myself and Mark and the Late Show team last night. We had quite a few brand new customers. And so, with that in mind, if you're brand new and you're watching tonight and you're thinking, okay, let's see. Okay, let's do that. Let's see. Let's see. Because when you see this price, I can understand why you question that. I'm just going to show you, of course, the thickness of the silver as well, so you can see. That's why I was saying that you will be able to engrave and stamp on this as well. As in, when I say stamp on this, you know what I mean by that, clearly. with your stamping kit, not your size 6 shoes. Just so that we're really clear. Okay, £5.95 on your screen. £5.95, 0800 644 655. I think that to add this to your bridesmaids jewellery, so my sister's getting married in July, my stepsister's getting married in July this year. 6 bridesmaids, 3 best men. What's that about? 3 best men. I've never been to a wedding where there's been, yeah. At my sister's wedding in July, there's 6 bridesmaids and 3 best men. I know. But I'm just thinking, for bridesmaids, just as a little token gift on a beautiful stretchy bracelet with gemstones that, or pearls maybe that coordinate, and with this, it's lovely, isn't it? 0800 644 655, make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Well done. We are moving towards a really, really tough time for this gemstone within the jewellery world. We've got a really stunning amount of vivid greens coming from this. This is your chrome diopside, and your chrome diopside, you know the history. If you've been watching this for a long time, you'll know the difficulty in sourcing this beauty. You'll understand the difficulty in just navigating your way to get there. And never has there been a more difficult time, really. And a lot of that is to do with the political situation over in Russia at the moment. Getting access to the mine, getting there, mining it, extracting it, getting it over the border into China to get it cut and faceted. It is very, 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 very difficult at the minute. What you have is luster, forest greens, beautiful, bright, vivid greens, real, almost sort of glow in the dark, vibrant greens as well. But what you do have is a very rare, very collectible gemstone on this strand. Really, really rare and really collectible. You've got 40 carats of your chrome diopside here, 3x1 to 5x2 millimeters on an 18 centimeter strand. It's certainly graduated all the way through, but faceted, which is why those darker moments when you're seeing it down the camera lens really do luster. They are lovely, aren't they? It's a very vintage, beautiful green. We're going to go to the lowest ever price for you on Luster stock tonight, so do make sure that you're checking out and confirming. 0800 644 655, £22.95 on your screen. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. £22.95, talk to the call centre. All 100% natural, the colour's natural, the vividness, the chrome infused in that area. You think about the green gemstones that have come out of that area, since the early 1800s. Your emeralds, your alexandrite, your demantoid garnet. You think about all those green gemstones that have come from the same mountainous area that is really difficult to navigate, really difficult to get your head around. Even the seraphonite that we've got coming up for you is from the base of those Uralian mountains in Russia. So when you think about that, you think about all those gorgeous greens, think about the chromium content within the Uralian mountains to be creating these beautiful green gemstones. £22.95 on your screen. Make sure you're checking out, they are the last of stock. Hold those lines. Jill, have you worked with chrome diopside much?
I've not used it yet.
Have you got some?
No.
There's a must there.
I know, I do love it. I love the green.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Do you find that you get a chance to work with many gemstones?
Yes, they all go in sort of the centres of my flowers.
Okay, gorgeous.
And there's like little accents,
Lovely.
beads dotted around.
Oh, we can't because I know. Hiya! Jill can't. Jill can't see me. Now she can. Sorry about that. That was. I'm hiding. She can't see me. Here I am. Do you know what I mean? That's how. Honestly, Jill can see me fine, but you can't see me talking to Jill. It's like I'm just talking to the mannequin. Oh, sorry, Jill, you were saying they go in the centre of your flowers and as little accents, yeah?
Yeah, dotted around. If you're doing like a big feature piece, you
Yeah.
can just stick in little bits of colour all around. So
Gorgeous.
yeah, pearls going really nicely as
Yeah,
well.
I bet they
Yeah.
do. How many, what was that, how many sort of bridal commissions do you get? Because I know you were saying that you've done a few sort of headpieces.
Yeah, I do all the hair pieces and stuff for the brides, and I did my friend's wedding, did my
Fab.
sister's wedding.
I think after this one, you're going to get loads after this sash, because it is gorgeous. 7 o'clock, come and see this beauty. At 7 o'clock, you will get a chance to see how to build this beautiful sash, and it is stunning. Look at that work. It is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. And I think that with the amount of messages that are coming into Becky to say, wow, 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 we know it is impressive. Very, very impressive. And Jill's going to take us through that at 7 o'clock. Get it on record. You're going to want to watch that to be able to really take all of that in. And plus, of course, all the components for you to be able to create these designs coming up for you at 7 as well. I have got some horseshoe charms, yeah. Now, it is the good luck charm, isn't it? I remember as a flower girl for my auntie, I had, it was a horseshoe. This was, I want to say 1980. I'm going to say 1980 or maybe 1981. Yeah. It's okay. Are they seed beads? You can see this bouncing seed beads on the floor. Do you know what? It's bouncing individual seed beads. It's not a shh of the entire tube. I know which one we prefer, Jill. You're all right.
Yes. A Swarovski though.
Oh, that's
3.
We've got some gorgeous horseshoe charms. I remember having a horse. It was a sort of big horseshoe toy with a black cat sitting in the centre of it. Ah, the good old 1980s, eh? Good old 1980s. We've got in this a pack of 5 little horseshoe charms. These would be gorgeous to sew in to the bride's garter, or maybe to attach to the back of the shoe, for example, maybe at the back of the sash, perhaps for just that little sort of secret good luck charm that they could then take off and pop onto a charm bracelet with a jump ring really easily. And pop that on, of course. Good luck charms. Anyway, I know that we're looking here as it sort of being a good luck symbol specifically for wedding days, because it is very, very much with sort of in keeping with your spring weddings and your summer weddings and weddings all year round, I guess. But as a good luck charm, it is lovely as well. Really, really lovely. Solid sterling silver. 5 in the pack. £7.95. For all of them. So far, everybody has multi-bought as well, which is lovely to see. Loads and loads of lovely messages coming in to say about the beautiful sash we've got for you at 7 o'clock. It's from Karen, who says, I love your work, Jill, and I can't wait for your demonstration. That's from Karen in Nottingham.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we can't wait. We're really excited about it. It is literally, as Jill walked in. The problem is, as soon as Jill walks in, and I think Jill will back me, ever since Jill and I have met and I've seen Jill's work, I go, hi Jill, how are you? Where's your jewellery?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm fine, thanks, Ray. It literally is. Like, hi, how are you? Where's your jewellery? I'm just desperate to see it. Always desperate to see Jill's work. And again, exceeding every expectation on this. Beautiful stuff. Very excited. Yeah, we're excited as well. And loads of messages, just like Karen's coming in saying how exquisite it is. Yeah, we're excited to show you how it's all done. I say we, Jill. Well, I'm just going to stand there going, it's gorgeous. I really like it. It's really pretty. Because it is. It's beautiful. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming on those as soon as you possibly can, please. Most of you are multi-buying on those. Hi Nicola, hi Deborah, hi Leslie, hi Jane. Hello Philippa, how are you, my lovely? Hi Carolyn. Anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Hold those lines, talk to the call centre. £7.95 on your screen. Hold those lines. Now, I have got that. Is that in the solid sterling silver? Yeah, now this is lovely because... Am I? Apparently somebody's messaging saying Ray's really mischievous tonight. Got to keep on my toes when I'm working with this lot. Or diva-ish. Is that just you saying that? Yes, that's just you saying that. Becky went, yeah, or diva-ish. Can I just say I'm wearing my avocado socks. I had a pair of avocado socks from my team. Not only avocados on my socks, but avocado fitness socks from my team for my 40th birthday. Skill knows how to rock. We've got a beautiful pendant for you. Solid sterling silver. You've got that infinity design, very, very Celtic inspired, but you've got the infinity design, and then of course you've got your stunning solid sterling silver heart. Now that on its own, with a jump ring on a chain, how beautiful would that be? Simple, elegant. I'm just going to show it to you the side so you can see the depth of the silver work as well. And spin it around to the back so you can see if it was to twist around on the neckline, you don't lose the beauty of that solid sterling silver polish. You've still got that beautiful gleam in the polish all the way around. Reminds me a little bit, if you were to go into any of the sort of the clog-eye jewellers, definitely the sort of inspiration that you'd see. Now, clog-eye are just going from strength to strength to strength to strength. Of course they are. Their roots kind of firmly in Welsh jewellery history and Welsh gold history. But if you think about the design that you're seeing here and how you could find something similar perhaps at clog-eye, but the sort of price point that you would be looking at for that. Yeah, 2.5 grams of solid sterling silver for you. Beautiful design. You've got the infinity loop in the centre and of course the heart shape. We're calling it the Eternal Love Pendant, which is so totally apt for that design, isn't it? Now, Mother's Day is around the corner, 11th of March. Make a note in your diaries, of course, if you are in the UK. It's the second Sunday in May if you're in the States, of course. But do make sure you are checking out and confirming, because if that sort of price with a jump ring popped onto a chain, no one is going to know that you have spent under £10 for that solid sterling silver beautiful pendant, and the message that that brings as well. How symbolic that is. 0800 644 655 is the number that you need to be dialing. Do make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on this one. We've got some mini charms that would go with this, or connectors I should say rather than charms, in the Trinity colours. So in the yellow gold and the rose gold. So if you wanted to build a little sort of Trinity suite of jewellery, you absolutely could with this, without a shadow of a doubt, because we've got that similar design coming up for you in the connectors. £7.95. Do make sure that you're checking out 25 by 18 millimetres for that beautiful pendant. Just lovely and simple. You could as well, if you think, cerulean through this as well. Definitely could, couldn't you? If you wanted to personalise it, if you wanted to tailor it, if you wanted to make it that little bit more bespoke. Mind you, because you've got such a lovely sort of generic design there as well that is very, very popular, it doesn't have to just be for Mother's Day or for Valentine's Day. It can be for any time of the year as a gift, an anniversary gift, a thank you gift. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. So, let me show you the rose gold connectors. Ooh, let me just pick these up. So, solid sterling silver with rose gold or yellow gold. I'm going to pick up the rose gold first. Just pop that. So this is a double end connector that you're getting. But if you were just popping these into your, one of the rose gold overlay slider bracelets that we've done with the connector points, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? Setting these, and I'm just going to pick up our must-have tonight for 8:30. And just show you that colourway with your rose gold. I mean, that just works, doesn't it? If you were to make a beautiful stretchy bracelet and then have that as a connector point in between those two pearls, you would have an absolute stunner. Now you're getting 3 connectors in the pack. So there are 3 connectors in the pack. So again, you could link those together. You could make that a beautiful bracelet, link all three together, of course. You could use them sparingly. Altogether, it's entirely your prerogative. Are they brand new? They are indeed, says Beck. They are brand spanking new. Okay, they're £8.95. Brand new in the building. How many did we commission, my lovely? Only 84 packs. That's it. 84 packs and that's it. When they're gone, they are gone. You get a pack of 3 of them. They are 10 by 19 millimeters, 3 pieces. Message from Louisa. Ray, you are really mischievous tonight. I love it. Is there any chance you could stop with the great deals? My credit card or my debit card is getting a bit stressed. It's the late show. We tend to bring good deals. I don't know what to say about the credit card, the debit card, other than let it do some yoga if it's stressed. I don't know. Give it a bit of gin and tonic. It'll be fine. No, yeah, always bid within your budget. We always say that. Always, 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 always. I've said that since day one. Please do. I know what it's like. It's very tempting. But yes, there are amazing deals. And I have to stress, if you are joining us at all for anything tonight, and you are approached by people to commission certain pieces for weddings, wedding jewellery, to be able then to, I think, add this to your repertoire for, you know, to be able to offer brides and bridesmaids, mother of the bride, a different sash to change it up in the day, or not even necessarily for the evening do, maybe even because you cannot find a sash for your wedding dress that you want to match and you want to pick out those colours for your bridesmaids dresses and you want that colour in your dress but you can't find it. Imagine being able to offer the bride that option. I think that there is definitely a market for that. Knowing the price that my friend paid for a black sash to go with her dress for her night do. Next, we've got the yellow gold for you. There we go. Same design, that lovely infinity, eternal love design that you've got. So the infinity loop in the centre. And then, of course, you've got, let me just nudge that there. We're going to price match on these, pack of 3 of them. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. 15 minutes away from the first kit with Jill. It's all about that first kit tonight and our must-have. It really is. And of course, that beautiful kit that we've got for Be Our Guest as well, which is the last hour of the show tonight. But I do really think that with this sash, you are going to be able to offer something so beautiful to brides. Maybe even you're just making something very beautiful for your daughter who's getting married this year, and you want to be able to offer her something like that. I think it's going to be extraordinary opportunity. £8.95. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. You're getting 3 in the pack. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. And of course, don't forget, this is at 7, okay? So if you've got to make yourself a cup of tea, or you've got to, I don't know, go and bath the kids, or, you know, take the dog for a quick walk, whatever it is that you have got to do, get it done before 7 o'clock. Sit down, nice G&T, get us on record, and make sure you're joining us, that beautiful sash. It's gorgeous. We do have, indeed, one of our more classic strands of pearls coming up for you next. Amazing pearlescence coming off of these. Wowzers. So we've got 7x6 and 9x7 millimeters on a 39 centimetre strand. So a little bit towards the larger size of your pearls. Some of these would definitely be classed as luxurious because they're over 8 millimeters. Now, again, potato pearls, Baroque pearls, however it is that you're again, these are those beautiful Baroque. They're similar shape, but they are not identical. And so you get a gorgeous organic feel. They are not enhanced, they're not treated, they are all 100% natural. And they are gorgeous, aren't they? Really lovely classic colours all the way through here. Can you just see as I move that back and forth, there's a little bit of pinks coming through on the underside of those pearls. Excuse me. secondary tones, excuse me for coughing there, and all the pinks and the purples. Price is going to kick in for you. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. $6.95, ridiculously low price for real freshwater cultured pearls. I know it's difficult to get your head around, especially if maybe a friend or a family member has told you about JM and you're tuning in tonight and you're going, what's going on here with this price point for real pearls? I don't believe it. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, of course, with this here at JM, and under £3 the entire day shipping and handling charge. Believe me when I say test us out. With that 30-day money-back guarantee and no questions asked about that, honestly, it is just a no-brainer because it's such risk-free buying from us here at JM. $6.95 on your screen for your real pearls. We are 10 minutes away now from our demo with Jill for this beautiful sash. It's beautiful, really, really is. Very, 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 very excited. Did I say how excited I was about this? It is beautiful. So many lovely messages coming in about this work. And do you know what? I'm just going to spin it just a little bit for you, just so that you can see the other side as well, because that's just hiding. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very exciting. We're getting the demo on how to build this entire beautiful sash. We're going to give you all the components that you're going to need to be able to make it as well. Just really, really, really exciting. And Jill's going to take us through that once we've brought that to you at 7 o'clock. There are different components to that kit. Please do watch for all of those components. Really vital if you want to recreate something as beautiful as this and as amazing as this is. I am raving about it because I am in love with it. It's gorgeous. I did say to Kerry earlier, so I got married in 2005, and I love my wedding dress. I still have it. But I said, in fact, what I said to Kerry was, if I got married again, I'd love a different dress. Not that I am getting married again. You know, you feel you've got to backtrack a little bit, pedal. Not that I'm getting married again, I think, but I would definitely choose a different dress. Definitely. There's so many amazing dresses out there now where you can wear beautiful, beautiful items like this and just really personalise it. My sister-in-law's wedding dress was a vintage lace one. Oh, it was to die for. It was gorgeous. Have to renew my vows and wear another dress. You won't have any of that. No way. You'll be like, oh, I've said it once, I'll say it again. There's no need to. I'm still with you, aren't I? Oh, no, romance is not dead in our house, I'm telling you now. I do indeed. Yes. Oh my gosh, they're amazing colour, aren't they? These are a fabulous colour. Okay, so we've got double drilled. Wow. Okay. That is huge. What an amazing colour. This is some of the largest in this gemstone that I've seen here. Really, really vivid. Now these are double drilled. So you can see the drill hole either end here. Very lovely, big, deep, stunning opals that you've got there. Really extraordinary. Now I'm assuming this is probably Madagascan opal from the colour of it, and of course from the location. So I'm going to assume it's Madagascan. I've seen Madagascan opal of this colour quite a bit, but I've never seen it as large as this. Now you get 5 pieces in the pack. Okay, they vary from 18 by 14 millimetres to 24 by 15 millimetres. They have a glorious tone to them. I mean, literally, you just want to dive into those colours, don't you? Absolutely beautiful. Now, they are opal, they are organic, which means you've got to work with them with a little bit of TLC. A little bit of TLC is needed with these, of course, because they are organic. So you have to look after these as if you were looking after your Ethiopian opals. So, you know, no harsh chemicals, no body lotions, no perfumes on these. They literally need to be the last thing that you are putting on. But again, you've got 5 of them, they're sizable, they're natural, they're unenhanced, and they're going under £10, way under £2 each. Way under £2 each. Really amazing oceanic colour coming from these, isn't there? $8.95 on your screen. They're a little bit Paraiba-esque in their colour actually, but we can't call them Paraiba Opal because Paraiba Opal physically does exist from Brazil. But what you have is that colour of Paraiba. It's almost what you would expect to see in opaque Paraiba, isn't it? It's just so beautifully vivid. Gorgeous colour. $8.95 on your screen. Liking the facets on this as well. It gives you that little sort of gentle checkerboard facet lustre. Really lovely. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. Talk to the call centre. Let us know what you're thinking about how you're going to use these. I'm interested to know how you're going to be using the two drill holes. Even if you are going to be using them, you might not actually entertain that. And what you might be doing is using these as cabochons, which you absolutely could do. You don't necessarily have to incorporate those the drill holes. They are beautiful. You're loving those. Make sure you're checking those out. They are last of stock. Hold the lines. Oh, I know Jill will love these. You love a butterfly, don't you, Jill?
Do love a butterfly.
You love a butterfly. And we will be, of course, admiring Jill's beautiful jewellery that she always brings and wears to our late shows. These are really pretty. I like these a lot. Now these, because of where you have the drill hole here, it means what's so lovely about it is you're going to get, and if I just tilt it up for you, in fact, let me lay that on my finger so you can see. You've got that little bit of depth to it where it's actually going to sit with the wings coming out of the design. Which is, because normally if you think about it, they'd be flat and you'd have drill holes either side and they would be flat on to whatever it is that you are working with. But as it is, and I'm just going to pick that back up again and show you, that's quite a nice effect, isn't it? The fact that you've got the wings coming out of a design.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. It'll give you that 3D and
Yeah,
more depth
really
to your,
lovely.
to your piece. Or you could use them with buttons.
Yeah, you could absolutely use them as buttons, definitely. That's a really nice idea, actually. Really lovely idea. Could use those as that would be perfect idea for these. Really, I sound very Welsh then. That would be a perfect idea for these. This would be lovely. I've not had gin or anything, I promise. Oh, I get very Welsh when I've had a little bit of gin. Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, I can even hear it myself. So when I've had too much, Ben, and I'm all by myself, I don't wanna be. It's one of those moments when you're watching Bridget. Do you know what I mean? Really loving these. $8.95. Yeah, knickers and all. $8.95 on your screen. That was because you said you like the Welsh Bridget Jones. I was like, yeah, knickers and all. It's the late show. We're all right. 0800 644 655. Gold plating on top of solid sterling silver. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. So let me talk to you about the kits that are coming up. So this is a 3-part kit that is coming up in the next hour with Jill. If you want to recreate this beautiful, beautiful design, you will need to make sure that you are ready to hit record when we come back from the short break. The reason I say this is because, yes, we will be bringing you the 3 parts, but obviously as well, Jill will be taking it. It will be a demonstration where you will get to see how to build the components of this beautiful sash. We are going to take our time with it. We are going to concentrate with it. We're not going to rush anything. We're going to make sure that you get a chance to see how this is made. And I think it's so important because it is so incredibly beautiful, and I really firmly believe that if you are able to offer brides, the bridal party, items like this, I think that you are onto, I think there is a definite scope for that, and not enough people out there are offering that opportunity. So I do think that there is a definite market there for you. But I do think, watch it, enjoy it, hit record, and make sure that you invest in all the parts of the kit, because if you want to recreate this, and who wouldn't, it's absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? Can't praise it enough, Jill, quite frankly. I think your work is tremendous, absolutely tremendous. So this is coming up for us from 7 o'clock. And of course, the 9 o'clock kit, we've got, we're concentrating, I say we, of course, Jill has concentrated the jewellery for guests who are attending the weddings. And we've got a full suite of jewellery in these beautiful gold, rich plum tones, all coming your way. And this is the Be Our Guest kit in the 9 o'clock hour. And every time I say that, I get a beautiful little sing-song in the gallery of the song from the Beauty and the Beast by our team. Gorgeous stuff. Honestly, you want to have a microphone in there sometimes. Listen, please make sure that you are joining us. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with Jill. I will be over there. So will the mannequin, so will the sash, so will the kits, and so will the demo. So go do what you need to do, then rush back, hit record, and we'll see you on the other side of this.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back. It is lovely to have your company. I'm joining Jill at the desk. We've got so much to take you through. First and foremost, I know I have said how much I am in love with it. I think your work is amazing. I really do. I know I've always said that, but it is quite outstanding. As always, before we start with the kit, we've got to admire the neckline that Jill has got on. It is one of your classics, isn't it, this one?
Yeah, it's my favourite one.
It is beautiful. Let's show everybody at home the level of detail that is in this. It is mesmerising. The work here is phenomenal. I'm not surprised it's one of your favourites. It is absolutely beautiful. Whenever she walks in through the door, it's like, what's she got on? What's she wearing? Which piece of jewellery? Honestly, I know. She gets, literally, it's like the Spanish Inquisition as soon as she walks through the door. This is exquisite. Have you enjoyed making it?
Yes, really like this one.
It's definitely another string to your bow, without a doubt, as in something else now that you'll be able to offer brides, isn't it? Without a doubt.
Yes.
I think that they will be flocking, if I'm being honest with you. I think that they will be. Look, I know that you want to get started with the demo and we really want to focus on it. So let me bring you the 3-part kit that you need to make this. Let's take you through it and let's bring you the seed bead components first, okay? Believe me when I say you are going to want to get all of this without a doubt. So we have your fire line. And your fire line is in the crystal colour, so it's in the clear, okay? You're getting 15 yards, it holds up to 6 pounds in weight. Then, let me take you through your seed beads, so have a look at those a sec while I just tilt the iPad round. Excuse me. Okay, so we've got the Matubo, we get the full Labrador seed beads. Okay, so those are, I need my tweezers. Sorry, Ben, lovely, would you mind just grabbing those tweezers, please? A little bit quicker next time, okay? Thanks, Ray. Okay, thanks, Ray. All right, Ray. These are, I'm just going to hold one of these up just so you can see that, and I'll bring the pot in for you as well. Okay, so these are your full Labradors, okay? And just, hang on, let me just double check this. No, they're the bugle beads, I do apologise. They're the silver-lined, silver 6mm bugle beads, okay? And you're getting a 17 gram per tube for those ones. So we'll show you where those are in the sash in a second. We've then got the full Labrador, full Labrador beads in the size 11, which are the very highly metallic ones that you're getting here. Okay, we've then got for you the transparent crystal ivory luster seed beads in the size 15s, which is the front pot here. We've also got for you the blue-grey seed beads, which are just, I'm just going to bring that pot round to the front here so you can see those. They've got a beautiful glow to them, really gorgeous. They are the size 11s, and then the final size 15s that we've got for you there are the round-lined, so that's the round-lined ivory, and that is the transparent crystal ivory gold seed beads that you're getting there. Amazing. I mean, the colours have just worked beautifully together in this kit, haven't they?
They have, yeah. I mean, I was a bit, I didn't know what to think about the browner ones, but once I put them in now, I thought, no, that's right.
No, they are right, aren't they? To be fair to it, I know what you mean, because they have got, and I'm going to tilt them up for you, because I can see exactly what it is that Jill is saying. Have a look at this colour here that I've got in the pot. So this is what we're calling, or what Mayuki are calling, transparent crystal ivory gold. And they almost have like a tawny tone to them, don't they?
Yeah, the brownie sort of maybe blush.
Yeah.
Every time you look at them, they're different.
Yeah, they are, very much so. They're definitely not a sort of a pure gold, are they? No. Very, very lovely. They've almost got that sort of, almost like a grey undertone to them. But this is the first part of the kit. Now, I'm going to show you where they are on the sash so that you can get a look at those beautiful... Let's look at those gold tones before, so you can see how delicate those gold tones are. You can see as well those high Labrador finish size 11s as well. These are the blue greys. You've then got those wonderful ivories. So you can see, so the seed bead colours all then. I'm just going to spin this around so you can see on the other side as well. Now the bugle beads, come and have a close look here. Look at the level of detail that Jill has put into these flowers, and look where those bugle beads are nestling. So she's used the entire seed bead bundle within this design. Such a just such a lovely effect, because you almost don't see that they're there and then they reflect the light and you think, how's it doing that?
Yes.
Really lovely, 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 lovely idea. Absolutely fabulous. Such a high-end piece. So, price on your screen for all that is $21.95. That's the fire line, the bugle beads, and the 4 different finishes of your size 15s and your size 11s. Okay, so make sure that you are checking that out as soon as you possibly can. We're then going to move on to your ultra suede and your ribbon. Now, I know you were saying you have got meters and meters of ribbon left, haven't you? Which is great. So we've got the 2 different widths of your ribbon, plus your ultra suede. So you've got 20 meters of the 50 mil and 20 meters of the 32. It's double-faced white satin, and then you've got an 8.5 by 8.5 inch Arctic Ultra Suede foundation sheet. Now, if you're wondering where Jill has used the Ultra Suede, now I really don't want to take this off. However, it is underneath, it's in this section here. So underneath the ribbon, so you don't see it, it's tucked away, so it would be pressed up against the dress, wouldn't it?
Yes, but
so
it hides all your stitches.
Exactly. So, and also has that lovely finish against whatever your dress material is, I suppose, as well. So you don't have any sort of stitching sort of rubbing up against the dress or anything like that. So it hides it all, protects it all, and that's where the ultra suede is there. I mean, obviously, there are a lot more that you could do with your ultra suede as well, and all your leftover beads. But so your 2 reels of your white ribbon, double face, and of course your ultra suede. That on your screen. Second part of the kit, price kicks in for you $17.95. Okay, so that's your foundation, and you will need that to create your designs, of course you will. And I'm going to bring you in the sparkle, and every bride wants a little bit of sparkle on their big day. And we'll show you. So you've got those huge pear cuts that are reflecting the light here, just set. You've got the opal effect as well, and I'm just going to spin that around for you as well, so you get a chance to see. There they are on the other side. And you also, I don't know if you can see as well, just if we come back to the flowers here, the embellishment that you're getting as the stamen of the flowers contains more of your bicones, your Swarovski bicones. And as I flip this back around the other way so that you can see the almost sort of the trumpet flowers with that lovely drop, almost like a fuchsia dropping out there, you've got the opalescence of the Swarovskis as well. So you've got, excuse me, so you've got your lemon sew-on 3 to 11 white opal, 14 by 9, you get a 2-pack of that. You've got the white opal Swarovski bicones, 3mm, 48-pack of those. You've got the crystal sew-on, which of course is 12 by 7mm, 3-pack of those. And then you've got the Swarovski crystal bicones, which are your Aurora Borealis ones, and they are a 48-pack that you're getting out of those, and they're 4 mils. So this is the sparkle element of the beautiful sash that we've got here, and the price for these, they are beautiful, $14.95. So we've had $21.95 for the seed bead, $17.95 for the second part of the kit, and then of course we've got the third part of the kit, which is $14.95. Now, you've got a whole lot of materials and components here where, and believe me, for the price of all the kit together, one sash surely is making you more than that kit back. There is no way, from the prices I have seen and know that brides have paid for sashes from the designers of the dresses or from the bridal shops, easily you're going to be making that back just from one sash for all the kit, definitely. It's beautiful, Jill. It really, really is. Look, I know that everybody's waiting. Everybody is waiting to see the demo. Everybody's waiting to see. So what are you going to take us through first, my lovely?
Should we look at the rose first?
Yes, please. That'd be beautiful. So we've got the centerpiece here in your white ribbon. So did you make that out of the 32?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so the narrow of the ribbon.
Yes.
Please, over to you, my lovely. I'm going to just look and watch with my jaw going like this.
Right, okay, so you need to start off by cutting lots of little pieces of ribbon.
Okay.
So I've got one here ready for us. Now, in order to make the rose, you need to cut your piece of ribbon. It needs to be twice the width of the ribbon.
Okay. So the piece that you're, so when you take your ribbon.
Yeah, so this is the sort of 3 centimetres.
Yeah.
So you need 6
6
centimetres.
centimetres, okay.
Plus 2 more centimetres.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this piece is 8 centimetres long.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do it at the bigger ribbon, that would be 12 centimetres you need.
Okay, my lovely.
Okay.
Right.
So get yourself a needle and thread already. So also, once you've cut your ribbon, it is going to fray.
Right, okay.
So you just need to run a lighter up the edge of the ribbon.
Okay, so, or either one of the thread beaders, what they call thread zappers.
Thread zappers,
Thread zappers, just to sort of tighten all of that in. Okay,
Yes,
lovely.
Yes, that'll stop your edges fraying, otherwise
Okay.
you'll just get in a mess.
Okay, my lovely.
It doesn't have to be neat either. I'll show you some of the petals that I've already made.
Okay.
And they're not very neat.
Okay, okay.
So do not worry about neatness, because I'm sure Mother Nature isn't neat.
No, absolutely not.
So in order to make your petals, you take your piece of ribbon and we need to fold a corner up, and then you need to fold this end corner back round.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you take your needle and your thread and then just start at one end and then just like a running stitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a few.
So that's literally just to hold that together.
Hold that together,
okay.
yeah. And then this is where your 2 centimetres comes in.
Okay.
So just do a few stitches along this bit. So about 2 centimetres worth.
Yeah.
And then you need to bend this side up, so bring the corner up again.
Okay, so you're bringing the bottom corner up to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this top corner
Backwards.
bend back on
Okay.
itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then just continue stitching along. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you get to the end, if you just give it a little bit of a pull, and it'll gather it all up.
Okay, so that 2 centimetres where you've almost done like a running stitch
Yeah,
through that.
it'll gather
You
up.
just pull that and
Yeah.
that gathers and gives you that lovely, it's almost like a sort of billowing shape.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
fab. Yeah.
And then just tie your thread off,
Okay.
and that's your petal. So,
So how many are you making? And are they all that shape?
yeah,
They're all
the
that
same.
size as
Yeah,
well?
all
Okay.
the same. So it's nice and easy. You can just sit there for a while making these little petals.
Okay.
Right.
Excuse me.
So I can't remember how many you used, but it's probably somewhere between 20 and 26.
Okay.
Just keep going, and if you feel it needs more, just make some more. Because that's what I kept doing. I kept adding and going, I think I need 4 more. So I made
Okay.
4, stuck them
Yeah.
on, and then, oh no, it needs a couple more.
Okay.
So it's sort of around the 26
Okay,
mark.
but I suppose you're building it, so you're going to
Yes.
see how that builds up.
Yes, you can see where you need to add more petals.
So
things
where
like that.
you've built the petals, how are you, so are you attaching that to the larger part of the ribbon? How is that building up?
Okay, so each component on there, they're all individually made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then later on, you sort of work out where you want to
I
lay things
see.
out.
Okay, so nothing gets put onto the ribbon until, and nothing gets
No.
put onto the sash, the actual foundation of the
No.
sash, until you've made all your components. Fab. Okay.
So to put the rose together, you're going to need a glue gun.
Okay.
The glue gun, it's really easy to use,
Yeah.
and the glue dries really, really quickly.
Okay.
And that's what you need. I've not brought it with me
No,
because
that's okay. That's
I
fair
got
enough.
in a big mess using it, and I'm sure they don't want the desk ruined.
This is probably true. It's brand new. I'm sure they'd like it to last at least 6 months before we start ruining it.
Right, so I'm going to pin it together.
Okay, my lovely. Yeah, smashing.
So I'll show you how it goes together, but I'm going to use pins.
Lovely.
So what you would do, get yourself you could use your pliers, but I use some tweezers for mine.
Okay.
So on the side, well, it's not the side that you've done your sewing on, it's the other side. So you've got the two corners brought into the middle almost. And you would put a line of glue all the way along the bottom. Yeah, just all the way along the bottom. And then if you get your tweezers and then just hold one end and then just wrap it around as tight as you can. So if you do this with your glue gun, it sticks instantly. Okay. Then you have to try and remove
I was going to say, how do you wiggle the tweezers out?
They come out. They do come out. And just pick the glue off them. So I've just pinned mine.
Okay. So you pin that in place. So so you're working from the centre out of the rose. Okay, cool.
Okay. And now it's just a matter of layering up those petals. So you bring in your next petal, again, glue along this edge, so where your corners have bent in, glue along there. And you need to overlap each petal. So this is where my petal has ended. So that's where my glue is. So you want to overlap it by sort of the edge of your next petal. Okay.
So where the fold is on the back.
Where the fold is, So you would glue it round and then just wrap your petal round. Like I say, your glue would hold it straight away. I'll just remove my pin. And I'll pin it back. Okay, so then you would get your next petal. And again, you're going to overlap it just by your corner bit. And glue that on and wrap it all the way around.
Oh, it actually starts forming really quickly, doesn't it? That's lovely. That's quite satisfying, I imagine, because you've done your hard work of sewing all your petals. You got the glue gun ready. You're there. It must build quite nice. So it's not. Although the prep work is there, the actual building of the rose.
Oh, it's really nice when you can see it growing in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it is just wrapping your petals around, just overlapping them by the little edge bit, and then just keep going round and round.
Lovely.
So that's 5 petals, and it's already a little rosebud. So you can stop there, and you could use some rosebuds.
Yeah, gorgeous.
So that's 5 petals, and like I say, you've got 26-ish over there.
Yeah.
So, and it looks really neat, even though all your petals you've made are a little bit messy. But once you've stuck them all together.
Also, what I was going to say though, so where it sits underneath, so the underneath of that section there. Now I can't see any of that on this though.
No, it just hides itself. It's brilliant.
Can't see any, even from the side profile. You can't. And I'm just going to show you down the camera, if I may. Let me just tilt that down so you can see. You can't see, it looks as if it's flat, but there is actually almost sort of the underside there. It's beautiful because you've got that 3D effect to all of this anyway, which is absolutely stunning.
Oh yeah, it's really messy on the other side of that. It's just a big blob of glue on the back.
But you can't see it because you've got the ultra suede there protecting it all, which is fab to see. Okay, so that's our first rose. That's the next part that you want to show us.
So I'll just quickly show you how I did the swastika on the edges.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that's just bead embroidery. So you just sew your stone on, and then you're beading your beads all the way around it. Now, because we've got to put it on ribbon, the ribbon doesn't like it when you stick your needle through it too many times, because it starts to fray. So what I did for my bits was I did them separately on the ultra suede.
Okay, yep.
And then you can cut round them.
Yep.
And then I just glued them on there.
Okay, so you've got the ultra suede as your work base.
Yes.
And then that's been attached to, well, you wouldn't see it, wouldn't know. Beautiful.
So yeah, once you've cut round the outside beads flush,
you
can just glue it on.
Okay, so these are double drilled, aren't they? So they've got a drill hole, top and bottom. You've used the ivory gold size 15s with the full Labrador size 11s, haven't you, to go around them?
Yes, on that one. And then I think it's a little bit different on the other side. I think we've got the bluey grey in there.
So you've got the marquise shape opal effect Swarovskis, and you've used the blue, which are perfect, the blue-green to go with that, and then the gold as well. And the same thing on the foundation backing?
Yeah, exactly the same.
Smash it. So that means that's a fairly, because the sea bead embroidery builds quite quickly.
Yes.
So that's not a sort of time-consuming part of the component.
No.
What would you say was the most time-consuming part of building this?
I can't say this word, Kanzashi. The flowers on the other side.
Oh, these ones. These ones.
Yes.
Okay.
That was my first attempt at the Kanzashi, so it is really quite easy to do. You know, Kleshner's got her DVDs out, and she's done loads of demos,
yes.
so she's going to be the best person to watch.
Okay, fab.
But yeah, make some Kanzashi flowers, whatever you want to make.
And then you've popped the bugles
Yes.
inside the petals, and then you've used the bicones to bring out a little bit of sparkle on the statement.
middle,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the Kanzashi flowers were probably the most. Have you done them before?
No.
Okay, so that was the first time, and you watched. So it was Kleshner that you.
I just found a tutorial online.
Yeah.
That's all. You
Cool.
can just watch
Okay.
the YouTube
Smashing.
videos, but I know the Kleshner.
Yeah,
she
we
has
have.
the DVDs.
Yes.
All the shows will be recorded,
Yeah,
so you can pick
absolutely.
them up.
Yeah, definitely.
Really easy.
Okay, so back to then your next component that you're
So
going to
we'll
show
do the
us.
leaves.
Okay, beautiful.
So these are your Russian beaded leaves, but they've got the sort of bits in the middle of the leaves.
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
What are they called?
Which section, my lovely?
The middle
section
bit
in
of the lead. The middle bit of the leaf. The stem in the
I'm
middle.
going to say stem and fronds because
Yeah.
it sounds right.
Yeah, that bit. It's got those in.
Yeah, those ones.
So I will show you how you make those because
Lovely.
they're also in the second kit as well. So you can
Yeah, beautiful.
use that from the next kit. Okay, so we started off. I have used some different colours so you can see.
Yeah.
You start off by you need a little stop bead, and this is going to be of one of your size 15s. I've got some seafoam green there. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can see it a little bit better than the clear
no,
ones.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Yeah.
So you got a stop bead on the end, and then you need 22 more of those. On
Okay.
there.
So one stop bead,
one
then
stop bead.
22 extra.
22
Yeah.
extra, and then you want 8 of your size 11s.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the blue-grey ones
Blue
you've
grey,
used, is
or you
it?
could use
Yeah.
silver ones.
Yeah,
Whatever you want to do.
Lovely.
It's going to be your design, so
Yeah, of
whatever you
course.
want.
Yeah, whatever colourway the bride wants, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm going to go back down through the 4th bead. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, and then there's the 4th. So I'm going to go back down it. Okay.
Just so that you know, we've zoomed the camera right in
right
on your
in.
hands so that everybody can see at home some smaller beads that you're working with.
I know, they are really, really tiny, aren't they? But they work so well with the Russian beaded.
They're beautiful,
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful.
So now it's peyote stitch. So we're going to pick up one more of our size 11s, and then we're going to skip the next size 11 that's already there, and then through the next. And then we're going to pick up another one, and then skip the next bead and through the last size 11 on there.
Okay.
So in the kit I use the fire line, but I'm using this nice blue so you
which
can
is
see
great,
it.
so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, lovely.
Now we need to turn around, so we're going to pick up another size 11, and we're just simply going to go back the other way. So go back up through a size 11, and then as with all sort of peyote, there is a gap here, so we'd fill it with a bead through the next one. And now we need to turn around again, so because we want a nice sort of zigzaggy edge.
Yes, yeah.
If you just pick up 2 of your size 11s again, and then you're going to go back down through that bead that you have just added.
Okay.
Okay, and then just keep it nice and tight. So then we're going to peyote back down, so pick up 1 and then fill up that gap,
Yeah.
and then through that bottom one. Okay. So now we need to start adding in the little veins. Veins, that's what they're called. Veins.
Veins, not fronds. I was thinking of clearly I was thinking about a fern leaf or a fern plant there with their fronds. There is a hair there. To be fair, Paul was right. I don't know why that was stuck. Won't ask. On you go.
Okay, so to make our first vein, you're going to pick up 2 of your
Okay.
size 11s again, and then we want 2 of our size 15s. Okay. And what we need to do is we need to attach this now to our bit in the middle, and we want to go back up 4 of our little size 15s.
Okay.
Okay, so the top 4, just go all the way up those. Okay.
And the fine line that you were using originally was passing back and forth through the beads fine?
Absolutely fine,
Good.
yeah. So that's our first little
Yep.
vein done. So now we need to repeat this on the other side. So we're just going to start with our 11s for our post
So
stitch again.
you do one vein on the one side, then the
Then
other.
you match it up.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you don't do one side first and then
Nope.
come. Okay.
Nope, it
okay.
builds up,
cool.
so it
Lovely.
builds up quite nicely and you can actually see that it's a leaf. So we're coming out the top of this last
Yeah.
size 15, so we're going to pick up a size 11 and we're going to go back up through the next size 11 and then another one. Okay, so now we're back at the top of the leaf, so we need to turn around. So we're going to pick up 2 size 11s and then come back. Okay, and then just fill up the rest of the row with your peyote stitch. So we just need to add in a bead there. Okay, so now it's time to add in our other vein.
Yep, lovely.
So that's 2 of our size 11s, 2 15s, and then we're going to go through the 5th bead down.
okay.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the 5th one. So go just through the 5th one.
Yep.
And then we're going to sort of take a diversion and go up through those 2 that are on the other side.
Yeah, okay.
Just pull it tight. Okay, so now we're looking all nice and
Lovely, yeah.
even.
Lovely and symmetrical on both sides.
Yeah. And then it's basically, now we're just going to be doing this the same again. Okay.
On each side,
On
yeah.
each side,
okay.
yeah. So I'll just do one more
Yes, please.
One
That'd be
more.
lovely. Yep.
bit and then I'll move on. I've got one that's nearly finished.
Fabulous.
So we're just going to peyote our way back up. So 1 and 2. And then turning round with 2 beads and then coming back down. Okay. So now it's our next set
Yeah.
of veins there. So again, that's 2 of our size 11s. And we're
Yeah.
going to pick up 3 of the size 15s this time because we want the leaf to widen a bit.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. Yep.
And
So so you'll do that as you go through and then taper back down. Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Now, in between each pair of veins, you need to leave 2 beads on your,
Yep.
little middle. So here is 2 beads below where my last vein came out
Yep.
of, so up through those 2, and then again you're diverting through the
Yep.
set of beads that are on the other side. Okay. So you would just repeat that all the way down. So you need to do, the first pair is 2.
Yes.
Yeah, and then the next vein is 3.
Yeah.
Then you want to do 2 lots of 4,
Okay.
and then a 5.
Yeah.
And then back down to a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
And then taper it off.
Okay.
Lovely.
So that's what it looks like once you've done your 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 4.
Lovely. Smashing.
Okay. So to finish it off,
So pretty.
they're really effective, aren't
They
they?
really are. Quite delicate, and yet you just can't take your eyes off them. They're lovely.
They are
really,
lovely,
yeah,
especially
really
with the middle bit. They just look so pretty. So to finish it off, we need to bring the sides down a little bit longer, but we
Okay.
don't want any of the veiny bits.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put 3 of your size 11s on, and then you want to go back up through the first one of those 3.
Okay.
Okay. And that will give you a little triangle.
Yep.
Yeah. And that is basically the same as all these little triangles
Yes,
here,
yeah,
where our little veins are coming from. Okay. So then you would just carry on exactly as you've been doing by doing your peyote up and then your 2 to turn round and come back down. So you want to be doing that little stitch pattern twice. So I've come back down, so I'll be
Lovely,
picking
yeah.
up my 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I've made my little triangle down there. And then just finish it off. Oops.
So is that
Come on,
another
beads.
3 of them?
So the 3 are on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay. So you've got your little triangle, then you peyote it up to where you need to do your turning.
yeah.
So I've added my 2, and I'm going to turn around. Okay. And then my last one goes to finish off that row.
Lovely.
So now
yeah.
we need to do it on this side.
Yeah.
So you need to take your thread and weave all the way back up here, and then just come
then
along
through. Okay.
and then you can do this side.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then once you've done that, you can tie it all at the bottom with the string in the middle.
Because they will meet in the middle,
They
of
will
course.
meet in the middle,
yeah.
If we
Which one would you like to look at, lovely?
could do with having a look at my other necklace, actually.
Oh, yeah, let me go
yeah.
and grab it. 2 seconds. Here we go, here we go.
Ha, right. So these have got the same leaves on. And I can show you how I've joined it all up.
Okay, so yes, this is, gosh, it's amazing how you can use it in different ways, though. It's beautiful.
These are done with just bigger beads.
Yeah.
But you can see the 2 sort of triangles without the prongs on, and they join together. If you just put 2 seed beads to join the 2 halves together at the bottom, that'll join it up to make your leaf. So these are sort of plain around the edge, these ones.
Okay.
But the ones I've used on there, they've got edging.
Yep.
Okay, so I will show you how you do your edging. We'll do it on this one. So those 2 beads that you put to turn around, okay, what you need to do is you need to come out of the top one of those pairs of beads, okay, so come out, and then you want 3 of your size 15s, and then you're going to find that bead on the next layer up, that top bead, and just go through there. And we're going to do that all the way around, and it will just give you like a scalloped edge.
Yeah, it's lovely, very pretty.
And if you pull it tight as well, it'll sort of make your leaf go a little bit wiggly.
Yeah, so you've got that lovely shape to it, haven't you? Yeah, really lovely.
Okay, so once you've made all of your leaves and whatever flowers you want to make, like say any seed bead flowers, just whatever you want to put on your sash, okay?
And it might be that the bride has specific flowers in her bouquet that she wants replicated in a sash.
Yep, I've had to do that. I've had the picture, this is my bouquet, I want my hair stuff to match. So
perfect.
Once you've got everything, now at the beginning of the week I put on my Facebook page sort of a pile of these flowers that I'm just starting to play with. And what you need to do is play with your flowers, get your layout. So here is my ribbon. So on mine it's really long because the bow at the back of the belt will trail all the way down to the floor.
Gorgeous.
So get yourself a nice long bit of ribbon. So you want your design to be in the middle. Okay. And we also want to make sure that on the back of your design you can cover it up with the ultra suede so you can hide all them stitching. Okay. So what you need to do is if you sort of put your ultra suede next to your ribbon so you know how wide to make your design.
Okay.
And then you need to just play with all your bits that you've got. So I put my rose in the middle. Okay. And then lie all your whatever you've got.
So all the components that you've made.
All the components, just lie them on there, whatever you've got. And then at that point, take a picture.
Right, okay.
Take a picture.
Because then you're going to have to remove it all.
Exactly. Once you've got it how you like it, take a picture.
Okay, fair point,
I was actually looking through my phone this morning and there's so many like piles of leaves and flowers. So once you've done all that, you know it's not going to be wider than your ultra suede. Okay. And then just sew them on. Just sew each individual piece on. Make sure you've got a really nice sharp needle. Because you don't want to start fraying the ribbon.
No.
And you can't really go stabbing it lots of times as well. So as fewer stitches as you can do to sew all your bits on. Now my one is the sewing bit does actually come up to about here.
About here, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
the ultra
that's
suede
what- yeah.
finishes there.
Yeah. But because I glued on those ones, they can come a little bit further out because you're not going to see those on the back.
Yeah.
Okay. So once you've done all of your sewing, you just need to cover up the back. So you need to just mark out how wide you need to make your ultra suede. Okay. Cut along there. And then glue it on the back.
Okay, so you use, and did you use?
I used E6000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the best thing to use for jewellery.
Okay.
I used to use like the epoxy, resiny, you know, the stuff you've got mixed up. But after a while that fails because it's quite brittle.
Okay.
Every time you move it just makes the glue a little bit weaker.
It's got that flexibility.
Yes, it's more of a silicone-based glue. It's flexible and you find things don't fall apart.
Fab. It is
And
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I hope you had all of that on record so that you can watch it back. It's a lot to take in what, so 35 minutes. It is a lot to take in. But thank you so much, Jill, for it. Just beautiful, beautiful work. And then, of course, at 9 o'clock, we have Be Our Guest as the kit, which has got those beautiful golds, those plum tones in. What will you be demoing for us at 9?
Well, we'll do the flower part of the necklace.
Yep.
That's also the earrings for the kit. And that
also,
flower is there on there.
Brilliant. So it's the flower. So although we haven't got time to show you the flower component now, we'll be showing you that at 9 o'clock because, of course, it translates. What's lovely is it's
You've
that
got the
sort of
leaves as
yeah,
well.
it's beautiful. It's almost like Mother of the Bride, kind of all tying in together. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Listen, well done if you've got all of those. Please check out of your baskets. It's really, really important that you do check out of your baskets. So if you've got any of those components in your basket, check them out. We didn't have a huge quantity of them, but what we have got, I know for those of you who are very serious about taking your bridal jewellery to another level, this is it, absolutely it. Also, get your questions for Jill in as soon as you can. You've got between now and about 10 to 10, and that's it. So please do get those questions in. Thank you, Jill. Absolutely stunning work. We'll be coming back with Jill, of course, with the Be Our Guest kit at 9 o'clock. Angie's here for you all evening, and we've got a star by next. And they are impressive. They really are. I think I'm right in saying that these may be the largest individual, not collective carat weight, but the largest individual black diamonds that we will have had on any strand, surely. These are brand new to our late show. Brand new to our late show, with luster, jet black colour, and those beautiful drops. And not just new to the late show, brand new in the entire building. Brand new. These are beautiful. They're top drilled, and without a doubt, I know that the majority of our fabulous guest designers would be saying they are going onto different lengths of chain, on earrings, moving and undulating and creating a bit of a stir, really. You have 2 carats worth here on this strand, 7 individual diamonds, all ethically sourced, genuine black ebony gorgeous colour. Look at that, the luster is gorgeous, isn't it? They're sourced just outside of Mozambique, dipping over the border into South Africa. We've been sourcing them for a long time from this mine. It's one of the world's most incredible ethical mines for mining diamonds. And I think we can safely say that they are glistening. I mean, the luster that is coming off those is beautiful, isn't it? High-end strand. Very high-end strand, like uber high-end. This is not your everyday strand that we see here at JM at all. I think we can all safely say that. We sometimes see almost sort of your diamonds in the rough in like a 12 carat strand, that sort of thing. But it's not often we get a chance to experience anything like this with the size of the diamonds individually, the luster that we're getting, the beautiful jet black colour that we're getting as well, and the size of them. Now, 2 carats of black diamonds and a brand new strand is going to come to you tonight at under £100. They are spectacular, aren't they? Brand new smiley face strand. They are beautiful. I don't know many of us that get to work with 2 carats of cracking quality black carats. Top drilled, so you're going to get that movement, you're going to get that undulation. They really are beautiful. I don't know how we would set these in a ring, but they literally, I'm just going to show you. The luster is so strong in the studio. I don't know if you're getting a chance to see that down the camera lens, but they are breathtakingly lustrous. Please do make sure you're checking out. They are brand new in the building today. Brand new, never ever been on your screen before. Carol, Denise, Kerry, Zoe, anonymous collectors. Well done indeed. Very, very special strand of genuine South African ethically sourced black diamonds. What sort of price are you imagining? We're definitely going under 100 for you. Please make sure you're checking out and confirming. $89.95 for you to own 2 carats and work with 2 carats of black diamonds. Jill, what would you think if somebody said to you about working with 2 carats of diamonds? They are pretty beautiful, aren't they? I know, I'm lean back now. Here we go.
Well, if somebody wants to pay you for a design, if you want to pay hundreds of pounds, then they deserve a diamond in there, don't they?
I completely agree with you. Completely agree with you. I mean, I know that we're seeing, because on the screens in the studio, we are seeing a lot of luster, but they are pinging here. They really, really are. They look fantastic. Can you see the movement that you're getting? So glad. There is something about a black diamond that is so sexy. It really is a beautiful, beautiful gem. So I'm very, very lucky. I do have quite an extensive black diamond collection, purely because of where I worked for, 10 years within the jewellery industry. So very lucky to have it. But I would say to be able to offer someone to work with this, I think is fabulous. Hi, Louise, Kerry and Zoe, you do need to check out. These are brand new tonight for you. Not been on your screen, $89.95. Nowhere near well, you thought that these, surely you were thinking that these were going to be nearer the 150 sort of 200 price mark. Say that again for me, lovely. So 137 is where really we should have closed these. So £137 is where these should have closed. Tonight, on that launch price for you, $89.95. Thanks, Beck. That's a lovely little bit of insight into what we might be paying for these in the future. Jill, well done indeed to you, my lovely. Congratulations in Greater London. Well done, Carol in Dorset, Louise in Hampshire, Denise in Greater Manchester, anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. Again, thinking, this might be one of those strands that you take delivery of, and at the moment, it might be that you're working on a piece of jewellery for you and you alone. It's not about a commission, it's not about selling your jewellery, it's just purely for pleasure, for making jewellery for yourself, for your friends, for your family, for your loved ones. And this might be a strand that, at the moment, you're not quite sure what you're going to make out of it. And I understand that. You might be sat at home going, it's beautiful, it's an amazing price, but I'm just not quite sure what I would make out of that. That's okay. What I would say is with a 30-day money-back guarantee, get it while we've got it at that introductory price of $89.95 rather than $137.95. And then make your decision when you get them home and use your 30-day money-back guarantee. They are beautiful. Make sure you're checking out on those. Absolutely gorgeous. Now then, I now have... Let me just nudge this over here. More of the big 5 family coming up for you next. That is an abundance of colour on that strand, isn't it? Look at those. Absolutely beautiful tones coming through there. Your emeralds, your sapphires and rubies, oh my, all on your screen. Look at the lustre that you're getting off that beautiful strand. Now there's a slight graduation on this strand. It's not massive. 2x1 to 4x2 millimeters on the actual graduation on this strand. And you can see how vivid the greens are for the emeralds. You can see how decadent the midnight blues are. And you can see how wonderfully, wonderfully juicy those rubies are. Now, bearing in mind, okay, you are looking at the real deal. They are untreated, unenhanced emeralds, rubies and sapphires that you're getting at $11.95. I know it's difficult to get your head around. I know that. And I know that if you're just tuning in and you're just joining us and you're going, what? Real sapphire, real emerald, real ruby. Absolutely, every single one of those on this strand are the real deal, and they're untreated. They are all 26 carats of that on your screen. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Hold the lines, talk to the call centre. They are beautiful. All that gorgeous colour is mesmerising, isn't it? Make sure that you're checking those out. Amazing price point. Absolutely outstanding. Which one would you like to do, my lovely? Can we do the twisted one? Yeah, that's gorgeous. Love what would... Now, I saw this design for the first time in Tiger's Eye. That's what I saw this the first time around, and the Tiger's Eye was highly polished, it had a slight twist, and the chatoincy was mesmerising. But look at this. We've taken it to our Labradorite, and it is a beaut. And again, I am going to move that around, so look at what you're catching with the studio lights down here, my goodness. Now that shows you not just a twist in the strand, but also linear facets throughout those twists. So you've got an oval twist with a linear facet, with a step linear facet, which creates a play of light and a play of labradorescence on these labradorites like you would not believe. I mean, what do you think of that one there? Just astonishing. Little hints of, oh my goodness. Look at those. Neon greens, ultraviolets, beautiful golds, mesmerising turquoises. Now they range in size on this strand from 6x11 to 26x18 millimeters on a 25 centimetre strand. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of those are on the strand at this moment in time. And they've got ever such, I don't know whether you'll see this down the camera, but can you just see how they're slightly twisted? They've been shaped the way they... And let me just hold that down for you so you can see. Can you see that twist? They are gorgeous. Absolutely. $21.95 on your screen to work with magical Labradorite, to work with, and when I say magical, I mean it in the appearance, I mean it in its incredible phenomena. $21.95 on your screen. Please do make sure that you are dialing on 0800 644 655 and that you are checking out as soon as you possibly can. JewelleryMaker.com, of course, and you can join us via the app, so make sure you're holding those lines. Say that again, my lovely. The Swarovski. I'm not surprised. It's a long day for you guys. We are very short-staffed here at the moment. I don't know whether Becky or Z mentioned that for you this morning, but basically we are producers and directors and floor managers down at the moment. So everybody else is running around like blue flies at the moment. So well done, team. Poor Becky is what, your second week of double shifts? She's gonna be tired and emotional. Don't cry. Don't cry. This is your channel set chain. Look at that. Aurora Borealis, rhodium brushed, 50 centimetre chain. Now, these are your small Swarovskis. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold out a little length of it so you can see, just so that we can balance that. And I'll just show you the side profile. So you can see that the Swarovski is beautifully bezel set in that it's a brass chain with a rhodium overlay. Okay, so a member of the platinum family is on top of the brass. Then you've got your Swarovskis laid inside, of course, Swarovski man-made stone, and this, it's got to be said, it made to look like sort of the best diamonds in this case. But can you see how clever Swarovski are as well? Because they don't need a coulee. They don't need a pavilion. It's a man-made glass crystal that you've got that they could just do a slice of. But they're very, very, very clever in giving you the illusion of almost like De Beers quality diamonds. That they really do give you that illusion. And look at that uber amount of sparkle. Sparkle that you're getting. 50 centimetre. And it is the lowest ever price on your screen that you've got there, $14.95. Now I'm just double checking, all of those links are oval open jump rings. So you can open all of those so that you could create necklace, bracelet and earrings, all, excuse me, all from this one chain. $14.95 on your screen for that one. Now this is the silver colourway, and I also have for you the gold colourway. So we'll make sure we squeeze that one in for you before the end of the hour. So let me hold this up for you again so that we can just have a look. So you can see you've got the gold colour on top of your brass chain. But if you take a look at the actual crystal that Swarovski have used here, this is the golden shadow. Now, the golden shadow that you've got here, of course, the golden shadow Swarovski, whether it's a bicone, whether it's in one of their huge pendants, it is a massive draw. Many of our customers adore that golden shadow. In this particular instance, it just looks like yellow diamonds encased in your yellow gold. Very, very cleverly done. $15.95 for the golden shadow and the gold colour. Please do make sure that you are checking out of that. Hold the lines. Let me see if I can grab those. Which one's my lovely? In this little... Okay, let me just stretch over there. Yeah, we got them. So we've got last of stock, size 15s, Miyuki red seed beads. Now, look at how that gorgeous colour. Now that is red. Opaque red seed beads. 15s. Last of stock on these. Please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. $2.95 for your bright reds. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. JewelleryMaker.com, and of course make sure that you're joining us via the app, but they are the last of stock, so make sure that you're checking out, even if it's just for stash. And I'm sure this colour, just on its own, if you think about just having that in your stash for $2.95, do make sure that you are checking out. Talk to the call centre, confirm as soon as you can on those. When we do bundles of seed beads like this, Jill, I would say as well, wouldn't it? You know, when we do an opportunity where it is last of stock, we don't know when we're going to get that colour back in stock. So it's one of those ones where we just kind of have to dash and grab it as quickly as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Well, it is like a trolley dash on seed beads. It's like a trolley dash on the seed beads when we do last of stock for you. They're a gorgeous colour, aren't they?
They're a lovely colour. It's really hard to find reds though in seed bead world.
Absolutely. Do you know what as well? Some of the reds are called such strange names as well. I like the fact that this is red and it's called red.
Yes.
Because they are that beautiful. So when you're searching for red seed beads and you're searching for it, whether it's on our site or anywhere else, and you're looking for red seed beads, and sometimes like a plum colour will pop up or maybe a pinky colour, but these are a true red, aren't they?
It's a proper, it's Santa red, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
Yes.
red noses, isn't it? Do make sure you're checking out. We probably did get these in for Christmas actually, which is why they're last of stock. $2.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Now, half an hour. Where are they? They've been whisked away. Half an hour, and we've got those 1 meter's worth of beautiful pearls coming away at an astonishing price. So I hope you can join me for that. That's going to be tonight at the fabulous must-have deal that we've got for you. Please do make sure that you're joining us. Myself and Jill and the team will be back with you in a matter of moments to bring you an hour of phenomenal miss it, miss out deals. And of course, at 9 o'clock, we've got our second kit with Jill. Do get your questions in as well for her, of course, on any aspect of that seed bead beautiful creation, and we will all see you on the other side of this.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Lovely, lovely people, make sure you are watching JM on Monday the 19th of February and you will see these two gorgeous ladies on Mythological Creatures Day. And look, it's finally here. Alison, Nadia, the best DVD I think we have ever embarked upon here at JM. How excited are you both?
Oh, so excited.
Oh, no.
And he's so excited too.
He is, he absolutely is. Now listen, you're going to have to be here for the launch of the DVD, Monday, 19th of February in the morning show at 10 o'clock. Be there because this will be hot property.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting. But being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Tune in on Wednesday for the launch of Claire MacDonald's Floral Locket DVD. Claire will guide you through how to create this beautiful wildwork locket, which is the perfect Mother's Day gift or as a keepsake. Learn how to design the floral details, make the catch and hinge, and how to use the Wags Y-cone and much more. To get your copy, join us this Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Welcome back. This is in half an hour's time this evening. Hope you're really well this Friday. It is Friday. No, it's not Saturday. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was exciting. I thought it was Friday. Oh, there we are. There we are. So we have got 1 meter's worth of beautiful pearls. Some of them are so metallic. Some of them are so beautiful in their tone. I'm going to drape them over the back of the hand for you. No pre-orders just yet, okay? We're not going to open these. We haven't got a massive quantity of them. The price is fab. All coming your way in half an hour's time, okay? Wait for them. They are coming, and the price is amazing. Joined by the lovely Jill Hunter tonight as our guest designer. Jill has designed the first kit that we had for you at 7 o'clock, massively popular. Lots of you still have that in your basket and you haven't yet checked out. And I'm referring, of course, to this beautiful kit that created, well, I say that the kit created the sash. Obviously, Jill created this sash. But this was the Blushing Bride kit that we have here. Here comes the bride. A beautiful sash for the wedding dress that Jill had created. So we've already had that, so go to the website, see of course if any of those kits are available, and if you've got them in your baskets you're going to need to check out as soon as you can, and of course watch the repeat or record the repeat show if you want to see how that was all made, and of course you can go to the YouTube channel as of tomorrow to see that as well. And then at 9 o'clock we've got the Be Our Guest. Be a guest, put our jewellery to the test. This is your beautiful Be Our Guest necklace, and the flowers that are in that necklace are repeated in the sash. So we've seen the other components, we haven't seen the flower. We're going to see the flower at 9 o'clock with Jill so that she'll be able to show us how to do that. And of course the night show team, the late show team, we're all here with you all the way through until 10 o'clock. Okay. Yes, faceted. It's nice, very nice. So this is Amazonite. Now we were talking quite extensively about this with Mark last night. We had some Amazonite nuggets last night, chips and nuggets. Amazonite graduated faceted rondelles, 6x3 to 9x6 millimeters on a 25 centimeter strand. Now you can see, now these have got a very, very muted finish. What do I mean by that? They haven't been highly polished, which gives them a mysteriousness that we've not actually seen. Normally our Amazonite is really highly polished. It gets a vividness and a vibrant, beautiful look. But what you've got here is that lovely, slight muted tone coming through these. 144 carats of Amazonite, 6x3, 9x6 millimeters on a 25 centimeter strand. Lovely little bit of soft luster there, but it's almost like frosted Amazonite. Really gorgeous, really gorgeous. Now you can see they've got a lovely depth to them as well. So you've got a 3 to 6 millimeter depth on these. 3 to 6 millimeter depth. 25 centimeter strand, beautiful colour. Now this is a gemstone that lends itself amazingly, I think, for men and for women. And I'm just going to bring in, I've got some amazing jump rings that would work absolutely fantastically with these jump rings that we've got coming up for you. So bearing in mind, okay, if you were to pop these onto a stretchy, separate them then with your jump rings in that sea foam colour. I mean, they are a match made in heaven, aren't they, when it comes to that uniformity of colour and that blend of colour rather than a contrast. They'd look great together. Necklines, bracelets, earrings, absolutely perfect. You've got a durable gemstone, you've got a really workable gemstone. Now I was saying to you last night our Amazonite came from Russia. We also source it from Madagascar, from Brazil and from Peru, and this is the Peruvian variety. So if you imagine the bottom of the Andes Mountains where we're sourcing our beautiful opal from Peru, this is your Amazonite. And again, look at how vibrant the colour is. It is beautiful, even though you've got an almost frosted finish, and that is untreated, that is unenhanced. It just means that they haven't had a massive diamond grade polish, a really high diamond grade polish to bring out the most glossiest finish here. It's almost like a soft, muted, frosted finish. Really intriguing. 144 carats on your screen. 35.95. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. 0800 644 655 is the number. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on those. Now we'll bring in those open jump rings for you next. They'd be great to make a chainmail bracelet out of, wouldn't they? I mean, that is a vivid, gorgeous colour that you get to play with there. Look at that, it's gleaming, absolutely gleaming. Sea green coloured copper open jump rings, 200 of them. Now you can see the colour that you've got coming out of here. Now, there are 200 in here, and there are 6 mil jump ring. Now, I'm just going to grab one of these. Just hold that up for you so you can see as well. Open jump ring, so you can see, just open and close the barn door. They're going to just snap back into place there, be nice and secure. $3.95 for all 200 of them. 0800 644 655. Sea green colour. Now you've seen us work with sea foam seed beads, Amazonite, turquoise. Think of all the beautiful gemstones, and then all of the contrasting gemstones that these would work with as well. Plus 200 in the pack for $3.95 means you have got a well and truly full stash of sea green coloured copper open jump rings. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming that you're literally looking $3.95 for 200 of them. Isn't that a bargain? Huge deal. Alison, Chris, Laurie, Chris in Oxfordshire, Carol in North Yorkshire, anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. You're there as well. Lovely to have your company. We've got a message in from Sue who says, did someone mention 1 metre of cultured pearls? What colour and size might they be then? Sue, they are these, my lovely. Let me show you them. They're coming up in 20 minutes, my lovely. 20 minutes. 1 metre of that incredible peachy pink beauty coming your way. They are gorgeous, aren't they? absolutely love that. And that's 1 meter's worth at a fantastic price coming away very soon. They're sizable as well. They really are. Gorgeous. Looking forward to bringing you those in about 20 minutes time. Make sure you're checking out on those jump rings, won't you? Laurie, you need to check out. Viv, well done indeed to you. Multi-buying going on like you would not believe in that one. Well done. Hold those lines. We can indeed. Now, this strand here on the T-bar, the next one that I'm going to pick up, to be fair, it's on the very end of the T-bar, and it's one of the strands that Jill has been able to see since she's been sat over prepping for our next amazing demo. And she just in that break, you jumped up and you came over to see these, didn't you?
Yes.
Because she was like, I can see that gorgeous Labradorescence from over there. Yeah, they are impressive. But you were also saying, you know, these could be incorporated into sort of the designs that you've done. These could almost replace, couldn't they, the Swarovskis?
Absolutely. I mean, we use the Swarovskis because we want, you know, the colour play
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
shininess, but that's what Labradorite gives
Yeah,
us.
absolutely, yeah. Have you worked with much Labradorite at all?
Yes, it's one of my favourites.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is it? Because it's one of mine as well.
I just like multicolour.
Yeah, well, it works beautifully with the multicolour gorgeous neckpiece that she's got on at the moment. It's got to be said, it's gorgeous. It was fab earlier. I watched a video of Jill's of her. Would you say parrot?
Yes.
What is it? So
Yeah.
Jill's got 2 parrots, and there was an actual video of it going, hello. It's fab. Really, I love seeing parrots talk, don't you? Ever since Esther Ranson's programme back in the 1980s, in the 1990s, the earlies, where they used to get animals to speak, I love it. My stepdad's obsessed with parrots. He thinks it's hilarious when parrots speak. Very impressed. Very impressed. My grampy, I can't repeat the actual swear word that my grampy taught a parrot to say, but my auntie and my uncle had a parrot, and my auntie's called Kim and my uncle's called Jerry, and my grampy taught my auntie Kim's parrot to say that every time he walked in, Jerry is it? Jerry is it? Every time he walked in. Now I'm going to, it's not the worst word, all right? No. No, no. But the things we do, eh? Have a look at this double drilled Labradorite. It's beautiful. To be fair, catching the light in the studio, I'm hoping that you look at this. I'm glad someone's listening, Becky. Becky just went, can we just work out how we talked about parrots? Because Jill's here. Jill's got 2 parrots, and I watched a parrot video of Jill's. Jill came over to see the Labradorite, and then we got onto parrots. Look, that's not the most random stuff that's gone on here at Becky has had a very, very long couple of weeks, haven't you, Beck? Really, some long double shifts. And to be fair, she just, how did we get to talking about parrots when we were talking about Labrador? Oh, bless. That's not the most random stuff that's come out of our mouths here at JM, is it? No. It's, in fact, why don't you text in some of them? Can we just discuss the Wotsits and the Doritos? That was random. That was more random than parrots. Text in. What's the most random thing that you remember has happened here at JM? The most random thing. Because I think there's way more. Definitely. 180 carats of Labradorite, graduated double drilled plain ovals, 12:9 to 21 by 12 millimetres on that strand. They are beautiful. Look at these. £180 carats. Under £20. that. No. Good gracious me. Well, I can't share that story with you that I've just been told. I'm really sorry, but I did need to just check in and make... Well, we're just going to... Let's not laugh at those stories that... No, the gallery are just starting remembering the most random stories. We're moving on from the Labradorite. We're moving on. The Labradorite has caused randomness to happen. I don't know. Anyway, well, it was... I was here. Shall we do some more Labradorites just to continue the madness? Okay. We'll try. That was my face. We've got some rounds of your Labradorite coming your way next. Little hints of that Labrador essence peeping through. 40 carats of Labradorite, plain rounds, 4 mil, 38 centimetre strand. Just really simple. Canadian Labradorite. Now, bearing in mind that the majority of our beautiful, well, most of our Labradorite will come to you from Madagascar and from India. But we are seeing a little bit coming through from, of course, the Labrador Peninsula, which is the original deposit of the original location, I should say, for your Labradorite, and of course named after that location. So these are 4 mil rounds, which means that we very, very rarely see your strand of rounds. We see them in rondelles, we see them in faceted rondelles, graduated strands, we see them in huge cabochons, we saw them in sort of paperweights last night. We've got drops, we've had double drilled ovals, but again, it's not very often that we see just a simple kind of standard strand. And I'm just going to pick those up. Oh, 0800 644 655. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. $4.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. You've got some beautiful full moon hits of colour on these. 4 mil and 6 mil are the go-to sizes for the majority of our guest designers who work extensively with our gemstones. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Now, I've got to say, the team are now regaling stories of randomness. How are we still on air? How are we still on air? How do we still broadcast with all of that randomness? That's way more random than anything that I've done here. Way more random. I love the fact. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is really random, Ray. I'd like to see the eye pins next. Oh, I don't want to ask the most random thing. I think that's a really dangerous question that we've asked now. Good gracious me. Okay, we've got for you eye pins next. Gold plated on copper, 40mm with 3 mil eye pins. I know that's why so many of our customers watch though, is because of our randomness. We only work here because of our randomness as well. It's certainly not for our professionalism. Please do make sure you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can on these. These are last of stock. You're getting 100 in the pack. They are a copper base. They've got a 3 mil eye pin and a 40mm stem on them. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon. Again, last of stock on these. 0800 644 655 is the number that you need to be dialing. You are 10 minutes away from your must-have 1 meter strand of pearls. $3.95 for your eye pins. $3.95 on your screen. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. And again, thinking about how you are going to be able... I love the fact that you have got such a neat finish on that eye pin finish. Such a neat Neat finish. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. I've been saying 1 metre of lavender pearls. You do get 2 strands, so you are getting 2 metres. Okay, just double checking that we know that. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. 0800 644 655, jewellerymaker.com. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on the app and online. Welcome, lovely to see you. Labradorite, we're staying with the randomness. These are lovely. This is a strand of pendant, isn't it? Pinch bail in there, and off you go. Look at that. Now I'm just going to again have a look at all. Look at that. 0800 644 655. Look at that gorgeous colour, you can see. That shiller and that labradorite, look at that. Oh, goodness. Just glows. They are quite sizable. They're 11 by 7 to 23 by 11 mil, 17 centimetre strand. Gorgeous natural beauty. You've got rainbows coming through here. Absolutely stunning rainbows. Madagascan, which is gorgeous. And price on your screen, of course, will make you smile because you've got so many here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 on this strand for you. To be able to get all that beautiful labradorescence. Tilt it back in the lights in the studio. Look at the colours go. Absolutely magical beauty. $15.95 on your screen. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Please do. You've got 5 minutes until we bring you 2 meters of beautiful pearls as tonight's must-have. Make sure that you're checking out. I'm going to move on to a little bit more Swarovski for you, for those of you who love it. This is the classic cup chain. Very good. We've seen this worked with our guest designers in so many different ways, haven't we, over the years? Or the last year, I should say. Now this is your 50 centimetre extended cup chain, Crystal Aurora Borealis, rhodium brushed. You've got rainbows of colour coming through here. This has been used in so many different ways. This could definitely be incorporated into bridal jewellery, couldn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, look at the sparkle.
Yeah,
I think that's what every bride wants, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You think of all the Swarovski elements that are physically in brides' dresses, you know, wedding dresses, before anybody else has even got to them. I remember my friend Nicola, the lower part of her dress, it just cascaded with a huge amount of Swarovski, which was, you know, a wow factor, definitely. And I imagine as well, if you can say the brand name Swarovski, that you're working with that brand name Swarovski, I think that's going to give you a bit of kudos as well, isn't it?
It is, yes. I mean, everyone knows all the brand names, don't they? So, yeah, I mean, if you can throw some brand names in, and, you know, when you're selling your things, and if you mention it, people know that you're using quality then.
I think so, definitely. Have you worked with much of it in sort of the bridal designs and that sort of thing?
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty much all of my bridal stuff.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And they come in such a range of colours now.
Absolutely.
You can match them up to any sort of wedding theme.
Of course. Yeah, it really does. So this is 50 centimetres. It's the Crystal Aurora Borealis. It's going to under £15. 0800 644 655, $10.95 on your screen. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can on these. Look at that colour. Can you see the gleam? Wait until you see the fire on this as well. Do make sure that you're checking out and confirming there, won't you? Lovely to see a lovely multi-buying going on as well, which is gorgeous to see. But make sure that you are checking out and confirming on those, won't you? Really do. So, we've got 2 meters of beautiful pearls. I said 1 meter. It's not 1 meter. You're getting 2 meters for the most amazing price. That is even better. You are getting sizable pearls. You're getting a very romantic colour. You're getting 2 meters of each to work with very, very reasonable size drill holes going through here as well. Just make sure that you are checking out and confirming on those. They are coming up very, very soon. In fact, probably one opportunity's time. Let's bring you, these are lovely, I like these. Okay. Okay, let me just pop this. Oh, hang on a minute. Kerry, I'm going to leave that there, sweetheart, for you. I'm going to pick up this one only because I've managed to take the shepherd's hook off that by picking it up. Sorry, my lovely. These are pretty. I love that twist. They are gorgeous, aren't they? So you are getting shepherd's hook, jump ring that attaches, and the movement that you're getting here, can you see solid sterling silver movement that you are getting? They are gorgeous. Really like that, streamlined, very contemporary. Okay, these are, you can see, there we go, just see that movement. So you can see the movement that you've got. $8.95. Look at how they rotate as well in the ears and how they catch the light because of that twist in the way that the silver catches it. Really pretty. I love how simple and elegant they are. Really, really lovely. They're going to be a gorgeous Mother's Day gift at under £10. Most definitely. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on those. It is almost time for our must-have. What is our must-have for tonight? It is 2 meters of your pearls, and they will be coming up next. So let me show them to you because you can see the metallic, incredible luster that is coming off these. They are sizable. You've got beautiful different surface textures where they almost undulate and the light bounces off them. You've got one of the most romantic tones of pearls you can get, plus 2 meters and one amazing price. A lot of pearls. It's not quite the 20 meters that we had for you last night. They are so pretty. The colour is gorgeous. It's going to come up on your screen as lavender. I want you to make up your own mind. I've said this until the cows come home. For me, these are not lavenders. These are vintage rose colours. They are that beautiful blousy tea rose, that English tea rose. And when you see, you know, even just to Google that and just to look at the colour of a natural tea rose, they have a stunning vintage pink colour and almost like a golden sort of little petal around, sort of edging around the petals. But you are getting, and I'm just going to pick these up for you so you can see, so that you can see a little bit of skin tone behind them. Rose colours, peach tones, gold tones coming through there, pearlescence, radiance. And I'm just going to just have a look at this one in particular. The metallic lustre on that is so highly reflective. And I know that I'm just pinpointing one pearl on this strand, but that is reflecting the desk, it's reflecting the camera lens, it is all reflecting those, and they are beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. So you're getting 2 meters, and this colour, and this amount of radiance, and this amount of pearlescence, okay? This is why these are in a class of their own. They are Baroque, unenhanced, natural pearls. There is no treatment at all, no dyeing, no bleaching, nothing. Everything that you see on your screen is 100% natural and organic when it comes to colour, pearlescence, radiance, that gleam that you're getting off the surface of these pearls, and they're sizable. Now, 76 bundles, and that's it. And quite a lot in baskets already. They range in size from 9 by 8 to 11 by 9 millimetres. You've got 1 metre in each strand, 2 metres total. That's just over 6 feet of pearls. Wow. 0800 644 655. They've got a very decent sized drill hole going through these as well. They're a gorgeous colour, aren't they, Jill?
They are. They look like the multicoloured pearls from over here.
Yeah, from your distance,
Yeah.
I imagine that you can see, because you've got so many more studio lights from the distance that you are, I imagine you can see almost sort of like a deep purpley colour and those sort of pale pinks as well.
And there's a lot of gold tones as
Yeah,
well.
definitely. From the pearlescence, it is amazing. Have you, I mean, I'm assuming, I shouldn't assume, but I'm assuming you've worked with quite a lot of pearls.
Yes.
What's your kind of go-to when you're commissioning or when you're making something with pearls? Is it something that you make repeatedly when you're selling your pearls, or is it mostly commissions?
It all depends on what I'm making. I mean, if I'm making a bridal piece, then pearls will probably be in it somewhere.
Yeah.
If it's more of like a vibrant flowery design like this, then they probably wouldn't be in there. It has to be something that's sort of a softer colours, sort of romantic.
Yeah.
And then shape of pearls, when many years ago it was no, it's got to be round.
Yes.
It can't be anything but round, and if it's not perfect, I don't want to use it. So I would go for like the shell pearls or the Swarovski.
Because of that uniformity. Yeah.
But now I'm like, no, I quite like the weird and wonderful ones, like the Keshis and so I have changed my sort of feeling.
Yeah, you're
towards
following
pearls.
Coco Chanel there, because she totally agreed. She loved pearls, but her favourite were the irregular shaped ones. Her favourite were the Baroque pearls, the ones that had little undulations in them where the light would catch and bounce a secondary colour. So it is, again, for me, I just adore pearls. I really, really do. Near perfect rounds, South Sea, you know, Tahitian, Freshwater, Baroque. It is a beautiful, beautiful gemstone to work with. And probably, I would have thought, you know, up until recently, for a lot of people, out of their grasp to be able to work with. But what's amazing is the prices that we've been able to do for you here at JM on your pearls since day dot, really, since we started. But natural colour, that's a whole different ball game for these. A whole different ball game for these. So, what are you thinking? Are you just thinking stash? What is it that in your mind that you are thinking that you are going to, have you got a project in mind already that you are thinking about working with all of these beautiful pearls? Because the thing is, there is so much scope. You could make suites of jewellery. You saw how Mark was working with the beautiful, beautiful 20 metres of pearls yesterday. I'm sure that's something that we could definitely incorporate with these 2 metres, without a doubt. Lots of you with this in your baskets, not checking out yet. Can I see some names, Beck, my lovely? Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, lots of you have checked out already, and you're multi-buying. That is exactly the way to do it. Well done. Those of you who haven't yet checked out, you've dialed, you've pressed your button 1s. We are allocating to you as you're pressing your button 1. So you're talking to the call centre. As soon as you press your button 1, you get through to our call centre. Then our call centre will ask you, well, in fact, you get a sort of automated voice system asking you what you would like to do, whether you want to buy the item on screen, of course, or if you want to talk to one of our sales team. Just hit your button 1, and of course that'll take you through to our call centre team. But these are beautiful, unenhanced natural pearls with a really decent sized drill hole as well. Which, as I was saying with Mark last night, you know, when we started 7 years ago, it wasn't a decent sized drill hole. It was tiny, and then you had to ream the pearls. Now I hate that. I really, and that is not something that I would encourage either. I know a lot of people do. You've now got a really decent sized drill hole to go with. 0800 644 655, under £30 for 2 meters of natural colour pearls. Not dyed, not enhanced, no treatment at all, other than they've been harvested from that mollusk. And of course from the pearl farm, and they are on a temporary strand, by the way. They're on a temporary strand. That strand is not meant for you to be sort of, you know, just popping a clasp on that and wearing them. So do re-strand these if you're planning on wearing them in a neckline piece or bracelet, for example. Don't just pop a clasp on this. Philippa, Stephen, Brian, Rita Kay, Jackie, Ruth, Angela, collectors in London, Wendy, Daisy, multi-buy, Mandy, collectors in West Midlands, Carolyn, Pauline, collectors in Florida, anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Congratulations if you are in Kent, if you are in Essex, if you are in the West Midlands, if you're in Suffolk, if you're in the West Midlands, and if you're in Glamorgan. Well done. Lots and lots and lots of you multi-buying. Make sure that you are checking out. Now, there's a little bit of a wait on those phone lines. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Quite a few new customers joining us in this opportunity as well. Welcome. It is lovely to have your company. Now, of course, if you are brand new to us, not only are you getting all these beautiful pearls, but you are also going to get a kit that is going to help you make your first piece of jewellery. It's got your pliers in there, it's got your jewellery elastic, it's got your findings kit, it's got your beading thread, it's got your project cards, it's got your DVD on how to get started, it's got the full shebang ready and waiting there for you to be, and you get that totally for free for buying these beautiful pearls. If you are a brand new customer and you've never bought with us before. Plus, under £3 for the shipping and the handling charge. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. And a 30-day money-back guarantee from the day that you take delivery of your pearls. Enjoy them. They are beautiful. Well over half the vault quantity out now. Mary Ann, Carolyn, Pauline, collectors in Florida, Nicola, collectors in Suffolk, Philippa in Bristol. Oh, 0800 644 655. Make sure you're checking out and confirming. Hold those lines, well done. They're beautiful. Oh, I love you, pearls. You're gorgeous. Right, next, rose quartz. These are huge, aren't they? And they're not graduated. Lovely stuff. Love these shapes. These are really nice. Really nice. I know that makes me sound as if I'm sounding surprised. I've not seen rose quartz in this beautiful size and shape before. Massive plain rondelles, the biggest plain rondelles I think I've seen in this gemstone. 12 by 9 millimeters on a 38 centimetre strand. Now, we've got hardly any of these left in the warehouse, it's got to be said. Now, they're quite nice. Have a look and see how they sit and butt up next to each other. You can see, because they've got that little flat bottom going on there, almost like flat-bottomed pearls. Very beautiful candy floss colour coming through here. Really, really pretty. 430 carats. Of genuine Rio Grande do Sul Brazilian rose quartz, and they are a really evocative, alluring baby pink colour. Very durable, oh my gosh, very durable, very wearable. Probably one of the first gemstones that I ever started working with Jewellery Maker 7 years ago. $5.95 on your screen. Hi Victoria, hi Rita, hi Carolyn. Hello collectors in Nottinghamshire, anonymous collectors, well done indeed to you. Aren't they a lovely size? And they're not graduated, so you get that really lovely big size rondelle all the way through this strand. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Talk to the call centre. Hi Kerry, hi Victoria, well done, make sure you're checking out. Hello, Louise. Well done. Henrietta, well done indeed to you, my lovely. Hold those lines in this opportunity. You've got about 15 minutes left of this hour, and then we'll be looking at 9 o'clock. We'll be looking at the second kit with Jill, of course, where we're looking at sort of jewellery maybe for mother of the bride, mother of the groom, as a guest attending a wedding, and we're going to be seeing the flower that she used in the bridal sash used in the actual jewellery. So if you were waiting for that component to be made, don't worry, we've got that nailed for you in the 9 o'clock. So again, if you are looking to complete the bridal sash, then please do make sure that you are pressing record at 9 o'clock as well. Hold those lines, well done. Wendy, make sure you're checking out, my lovely. Kerry, make sure you're checking out. And Stephen, good luck indeed to you. Now, next. Faceted amethyst. Gorgeous, isn't it? Faceted amethyst, graduated rondelles, 2 by 1 to 5 by 2 millimeters. Such a textbook amethyst colour. You know, we are lucky that we've got the Rose de France pinks, we've got the lilacs, we've got the lavender amethyst, we've got the green amethyst, but that textbook chocolate box colour is lovely, isn't it? A little bit of lustre coming off those, but I will say Zambian amethyst for me has been one of the most consistently beautiful since we started working with Gemfields. 25 carats on that strand, slight graduation, beautiful colour, and February's birthstone. February's birthstone, and you know, thinking about all of the gemstones that you know, has amethyst been probably, if you think about your amethyst, you would, wouldn't you, if you're thinking about it, if somebody said to you amethyst, that's the colour that you think about, isn't it? That lovely deep purple colour. That's the colour. And amethyst, you know, historically, it is as famous as your pearl, as your diamonds, as your ruby, as your emerald. You know, not everybody knows Chrysocolla. Not everybody knows charoite. Not everybody knows amazonite. Not everybody knows chrome diopside. We've seen all of those tonight so far. But everybody knows what to expect from the colour of your amethyst, and this just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's going to the lowest price ever as well for you. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Lowest ever price. Talk to the call centre, $5.95. That's amazing for real amethyst. From Southern Colomo in Zambia, of course, you're looking at a location that is world famous when it comes to the company that owns the mine, how ethical they are, how phenomenal the quality of their amethyst is. $5.95 on your screen. Make sure you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. About 10 minutes left on this hour, and then we've got our second kit with Jill. Okay, so we've got the Beadsmith tote bag. Okay, so it shows you what you're getting on the actual tag of the bag as well. This is your crafter's tote from Beadsmith. 2 removable zippered pocket pages. Zippered pocket pages. Now I'm going to open that up for you and show you as well all your pockets that you're getting. $17.95. So there is a Velcro pocket on the reverse that you can see there. So there's your Velcro pocket. You've got your strap, of course, there if you wanted to hold that over the shoulder. I'm going to just open this up for you as well. Where's my zip gun? There it is. I've just done it up. Hang on a minute. There we go. So we've got another zipper pocket here, and then the central pocket opens all the way up. And then you have your clear pocket. You then have your zippered sections all the way through. For 17.95. Now I imagine that is going to be pretty awesome for carrying your gemstone strands and your seed beads if you were going to visit a client for a commission. So if you were going for a little bit maybe of a sort of a little bit of a coffee meeting just to talk about colorways, ideas, this is nice and handy to be able to take with you train journeys, you know, in the car with you as well. I would imagine to be able to go and do those meetings, or maybe even to attend craft fairs. And if you are running workshops, you know, if you are maybe running workshops in your local area, a bit further afield, I imagine when you've just got to have your essentials with you, this will be ideal. It is the very last of stock. We've got 17 left. And that's it. So 17 is all we have left, and they're at £17.95. Now £17.95 is the best price that you will have seen for the Beadsmith Tote here at JM. 0800 644 655. Last 17, there's a few of you not checked out yet. If you all check out, this sells out. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can on that. Make sure that you are. We've got about 8 minutes left of this hour. Okay, I shall do. I'm all out of choices to my right-hand side. That's why. I'm just going to look at you now through little eyes like this. I don't know why anyone would do this to a pearl, I'm not going to lie. Because this is a massive pearl that has been cultivated to create almost like an irregular shape cross. Okay, it's got irregular thickness through it, it's got irregular shape to it, but it has got the most, look at that colour, it's amazing though. However, I'm going to be really honest with you. Personally, for me, it's not for me. Because I adore that. It's $3.95 for a massive freshwater cultured pearl. And what they've done is they've placed it into, so in the mollusk it's placed, and the nucleus is placed in. Well, life would be really boring if we all like the same thing. At least I'm being very honest. But what you have is you have the mollusk. You place you place the sort of irritant inside the nucleus that is shaped like this, and then the pearl forms in that shape. Now that is advancement in producing pearls. It is advancement in producing pearls. It's got a very organic, irregular shape to it. But again, you know, some of you will absolutely adore it and want to really recreate. No, I can imagine that as a brooch would be really effective as a brooch. If you were just literally to pop a brooch pin on the back with some glue and use that as a brooch pin, I can imagine that being quite effective. But again, it's got, again, you could really see bead embroidery around that as well, because it's got massive depth to it, hasn't it? Lots of stock on that one. Make sure you're holding those lines. 4 of you have bought, one of you bought 4 of those, I mean. Amazing. Fab stuff. Make sure you're holding those lines. Well done. Thanks, hun. These are amazing. Now this is how I know you all love your pearls. A world-class classic look that you've got going on there. Aren't they radiant? Absolutely breathtaking. Now, obviously, if you remember, we were saying last night, so when we looked at the pearl strands that we had yesterday for you, the 20-metre bundle, okay, so we had, if you can see, so you've got such beautiful tones that work. So every 5 pearls, you've got a pattern running through this gorgeous strand. So you could literally just re-strand this strand. They are radiant, they are sizable, and you've got here 10 by 7 millimeters for those beautiful button pearls. 38 centimeter strand. Now you can see straight away, again, even every single one of those, if you were to look at these in natural daylight and see the pearlescence and see those gorgeous colours, and then feel the weight, 10 strands left, that's it, that's all we've got left. 10 strands left. 0800 644 655 already got you on the phone lines, pressing your button ones and confirming via the web. They are beautiful. Now what I am going to do is pick up our must-have and show you how amazingly the beautiful Baroque pearls and the button pearls can work together. $27.95. Oh my goodness. So we've popped the details for the Baroque pearls at the bottom of the screen for you. They are gorgeous. They just work so beautifully, don't they? Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to pop the must-have to one side. Let me just pop that onto the mat there and bring you right. Very last of stock. Can I ask Jane to make sure that you are checked out? Can I make Sue to check out, please, my lovely? You are there. We only had 10 strands. We've already had 4 physical checkouts. We've got the last 6, and I can see that you're on the phone lines. You do need to make sure that you're checking out. They are last of stock. Get them home. 30-day money-back guarantee. You cannot go wrong on the size and the performance of that pearlescence on this strand for the price that is on your screen. I imagine if you were creating just maybe 1 pair of earrings out of these, you are more than going to make your money back on just the 1 pair of earrings. Make sure you're talking to the call centre. Confirm as soon as you can. Next. Biwa pearls. Okay. That's okay. They're huge, aren't they? I like these. The reason is because they're top to bottom drilled rather than centre drilled on east to west as that setting. So what you have is a chance to work with our Biwa pearls in a bit of a different way. Look at the colours that are coming off these. They are amazing, aren't they? Purples and greens, pinks, golds. Now normally when you see our Biwa pearls, they are set on a strand so that they are side by side, and then you've got the drill hole running through the centre, and they are cheek to cheek through that setting, and it's kind of a little bit limiting on what it is that you can do with those. When they are top to bottom drilled like this, they are opening up a whole new way of working with these, and the colours are amazing. There is an iridescent neon green. There is a beautiful ultraviolet. Look at those. Those colours are amazing, aren't they? Absolutely. Now they're 26 by 7 mil to 22 by 9 millimeters on a 38 centimeter strand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 on the strand. Now obviously when they are cheek to cheek and they're center drilled, you do get a lot more on the strand. But how workable are they? How usable are they? Does this open up a whole new way of working with them? $7.95 on your screen. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. They're top to bottom drilled. It's not often that you get a chance to, if you think about how top to bottom drilling through these, look at the thickness of them. The only reason that we've been able to do that is because of the thickness of the Biwa pearl. From the Biwa lakes of Japan, of course, originally, and now that we're able to cultivate them, it means that we are able to work. Look at that for centre drilling there as well. Massive drill holes. Look at that. Doubled up as well. Doubled up on there as well. So you're going to get so much through here, from wires through to your fire lines, through to your jewellery elastic, and working with them in a different way. Hi Susan, hi Christina, hi Cecilia, hello Catherine and Tira and Pauline and Julie and Janet and Anonymous Collectors, and loads of you multi-buying. Jump on that phone line if you want to. If you haven't had a chance to work with Biwa pearls, sort of drilled and strung like this, now is the time, and they are the last of stock. They are the real last of stock here. £7.95 on your screen. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Janet. How much of our Biwa pearls have you worked with, my lovely?
I've got that strand.
Have you?
Yes.
It's lovely to work with them in a different way, isn't it?
It is. It can be really hard to try and get the other ones to sit properly, but they just sit so nicely in your designs.
It's lovely to be able to get, and they've got a little bit more depth to them, so you know that drill hole is nice and secure, don't you?
Yeah, they are quite a chunky pearl.
The other thing with the ones that are set side by side, as you were saying, you can use it as fringing, but because the centre drill is in the centre, they tend to top and tilt, don't they?
Yes.
Depending on which is the heavier end of the pearl. At least with these, you know that where you place them, they're going to stay, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are lovely. The colours are amazing.
I know. I've got the ones that go the other way as well.
Yeah,
but
they are mesmerising.
Yeah.
Have you done anything with the strand yet, or is it just waiting to be worked with?
Oh, it's on my beading board, ready to go onto a piece. Yeah.
Do you know what you're going to do with it?
I've got an abalone shell that I've beaded round, so it's going to go with that.
Beautiful. They're perfect. The colours that they pick up from the abalone shells, yeah. She knows her stuff, does our Jill. We've got the last of stock here. Collection Cumbria, Philippa in Bristol, Maria in Greater Manchester, Janet and John, well done, and Catherine and Julie, Susan, Christina and Janet, Heather, Ivy, Anonymous Collectors. Check out as soon as you can on those. Well done. Like to see some more of those. I don't know if we had those in the natural cream colour, do we know? Not had them recently. That would be nice to get back in, wouldn't it? Really lovely. Make sure you're checking out on those. Well done. Okay, so in the next hour, we've got our second kit coming up for you, and I'm just going to grab that piece actually and bring it over here. So Jill is going to show us how to create, now in the bridal sash, these flowers. We had a look at the leaf earlier. These flowers featured in the sash design for Here Comes the Bride kit in the 7 o'clock hour. This is Be Our Guest kit that we've got for you coming up. Beautiful suite of jewellery that Jill has made, but we're going to be focusing on the demo for this beautiful flower, which is also in the actual sash as well. So for those of you who've been waiting to see how to make that and incorporate it in the sash, you're going to be killing two birds with one stone on this one. So make sure you're joining us of that. Please do make sure you're joining us on the other side of this.
It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right hand corner of our homepage. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right hand corner of our homepage.
Welcome back to the Late Show. It's gorgeous to have your company. We've just been admiring Jill's beautiful, beautiful jewellery. Aren't the colours gorgeous?
I know, they're really lovely, aren't they?
Really, like, so, I just can see mother of the bride, mother of the groom, you know, somebody who's there to represent. It might not even be your mum, it might be a stepmum, it might be your, you know, your dad's partner, but just wearing a really classy piece of jewellery like this. I love the fact that you've got matching jewellery. I love the fact that you've created that suite. But the colours, they just are, like you were saying earlier about the buying team selecting colours, they work beautifully together, don't they? Really gorgeous. Very vintage tones in this kit for you, really lovely vintage tones. So, let's take you through. Now, you've got a full findings kit in this kit as well. So you've got your chain, you've got your 2 T-bar clasps, you've got your 4 head pins, your crimp beads, your jump rings, and your earring shepherd's hooks. And then the seed beads that you've got, and of course this is the copper base with the yellow gold beautiful colourway on top of it, which looks very, very expensive, really does. The actual seed beads that you're getting, metallic plum in the size 11, silver lined dark topaz in the size 11, topaz gold luster in the size 8, and then you've got your fire polish beads in gold rainbow. Now there's they are 2mm in the fire polish beads. How much of the fire polish beads have you used before?
I've only ever used these little 2 true ones here.
Okay.
I normally use the bigger ones in my work, but I really like these.
Did you get on well with them?
Yeah.
Cool. Good. So I've got to say, this is just a beautiful colour in its own right, but it does tie in all the other colours together, doesn't it?
Yeah, they all work really well together.
Really amazing. And that one is the, I'm just double checking, is that the... So that's the topaz in the size 8. That's the metallic plum. So this must be the silver lined dark topaz. What does it say on your tube? Yeah, silver lined dark topaz. They are gorgeous. I'm just going to tilt that towards the, look at those colours. They are popping. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. And that just ties in, because if you look at the plum tones that you've got there, then you've got the metallic plum, then you've got the gold. And let me just grab those 2 trues from the back as well, because they've got that proper fool's gold tone to them, haven't they? Really lovely. Plus then your findings kit as well. Now, as you can see with the jewellery, and I'm going to just bring in all the jewellery here. So we have bracelet and matching earrings, necklace, and of course the earrings. And you can see the flower design here is the same flower design that Jill used in the bridal sash earlier at a 7 o'clock kit. But I love how that all ties in as a little suite of jewellery, because I think that that's something that is, it doesn't detract from the bride on the day, but it still has that impact, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Really lovely. So when we've got, so obviously, I mean, you've used all the findings, which is gorgeous. Use all of them, which is lovely to see. How much of the sea beads did you have left?
Well, there's mine.
Okay.
Still not really used them.
My goodness me. Okay, so for the size, okay, fantastic. Fab. So that's from making all of this, and so you could make it all over again, couldn't you? And then some. Okay, great to see. Plus, of course, then you've got your findings kit. Right, we're going to have a demo. Once you've got a chance to buy this and put it in your basket, we're then going to have the demo. So we had the demo on the leaves earlier on at 7 o'clock, because it's the same leaf that's incorporated that ties in the sash and of course this beautiful piece of jewellery here. We're now going to look at the flowers. So once you've got this in your basket, please make sure you're checking out, hit record and make sure that you're watching the demo. $22.95. You've got your 2 trues, you've got your 3 tubes with the different finishes as well of your Mayukis and the findings kit as well. And with using the findings kit and everything that's in it, Jill has managed to bring to us some really, really lovely pieces of jewellery. Say that again, my darling, what would you like? Yes, of course I can hold those up. Yeah, there they are. Somebody's asked to see the 2 trues again. Here they are. Little flashes of pink coming off these. So these are the 2 true fire polish beads in gold rainbow, and they're a 2 mil. You can see how generous the drill hole is through those. Lovely amount of glow and lustre coming off these. So all of that together, $22.95. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming as soon as you can. And over to you, Jill, because I know that everybody wants to still see how to tie all of that in with the floral design, please, my lovely.
Okay, so I raided my bead stash earlier and found lots of multicoloured beads.
No, but it is, because it's lovely to be able to see what it is that you're doing with the different colours, which is great.
Okay, so I'll do each row in a different colour.
Yeah, okie dokie.
And I've got a nice rainbow of colours.
Okay,
so
I'm just going to... Sorry, my lovely. There's a little marker there on the desk, so I'm just... Is that okay? Fabulous. Thank you. There we go.
Okay. Right, so to start off with, you need 10 of your size 11s.
Okay.
So I've got red.
Yep, lovely.
Okay, so I think in my flowers I've used the plummy ones.
Yes,
the darker ones.
This is the, so the...
I can't remember what they're called.
Metallic plum.
Yep, that's
lovely.
what I've used in the middle.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so we want 10 of those, and we need to, if you take your needle and go through all of those 10 again.
Okay.
And this will make a little circle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then if you go through 2 or 3 beads again, so just go around the first 2 again, and what that'll do is it'll pull it into a nice perfect circle.
Okay, gorgeous.
Okay.
Yep.
We don't want any knots on there because we're going to go through these beads a few times, and if there's a knot in there, that can stop our needle going through.
Fabulous.
So we've got our circle there with no knots. So that's our first row.
Yep.
So our second row, I'm going to move on to orange. So we're going to put 2 beads on at a time.
Okay.
So pick up 2 of your size 11s. Okay. And then we're going to do a peyote stitch all the way around.
Okay.
But we're going to put 2 beads in instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's my 2. So we're going to jump over the next bead in the circle and then through the next one. Okay, and then we're just going to do that all the way around. So this is going to tell us where our petals are going to come from.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're skipping the next bead and through the next. Okay, so we're going to do this all the way around. Now, because I started off with 10, that means there's going to be 5 petals.
Yeah.
But if you wanted a 6-petal flower,
Yeah.
start off with 12, and so on.
So if you wanted 7, you'd go for 14. Is that right? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Yep.
Okay. So just peyote stitching around. So I'm just going to put the last one on. Okay. So I'm all the way around. So I've got 5 sets of 2 beads. And we're just going to step up. So that means we're going to go up through the first bead that we added on that round. So up through my orange bead. Okay. So that's your second row done.
Yeah.
So now we're going to focus on the individual petals now.
Okay.
So we'll move on to yellow. So you want 11 of those. I think I'm still using the plum colour on mine.
Yeah. So this is, the reason why Jill has got the different colours is to show you the different stages. But if you have a look at the flower, it's just for demonstration purposes, you can see that with the flower, she's continued to use that lovely metallic plum tone on the inside as well. So it's just for demonstration purposes that she's showing you the different stages, which is a great idea. It's something that, to be fair, it's very similar to what Fleur does, but with the big jump rings, which is great.
But yeah, if I did it all in the same colour, you wouldn't be able to see what
great
we're doing.
idea.
So there's my 11 seed beads. So I am going to the next orange along, so it's partner bead. You want to go back down through there. Okay, so we've got the start of our little petal there. So we need to go round that petal again.
Okay.
So if you take your needle and go back up through the first orange.
So you're working on each individual petal and finishing those before you move on to the next. Okay,
yeah.
Fab.
So there I've got my needle through that first orange again, and then the first yellow on that round. Okay, so now I'll move on to green.
Okay, smash it.
So this is going to be a peyote stitch all the way around this little loop, okay?
Okay,
So, I've got
so we had 11 on that first
one.
yellow petal. Yeah.
And so there's my, there's my one green seed bead there. So we're going to peyote stitch, so we're going to skip that yellow bead and then go through the next. And now because we want the top bit of the petal to sort of fan out a little bit, we are going to put 2 of our seed beads on for this peyote stitch. So like on the orange round, we're using 2. So skip the next yellow bead and then through that one. And then the next one again, we're going to use 2 of our seed beads. So just continue to do that peyote stitch all the way around. And then again, we're going to do another 2 for this peyote stitch. A little bit fiddly there.
It's building together quite quickly though, isn't it?
They do, yeah. You can get a flower done quite quickly. And this is quite nice because once you've finished doing all the beading, it's done. You don't have to sew it together. It's all complete for you. So now we're down to our last seed bead for this round. This is just one again, so it's going to match this side.
Okay.
So we'll just go through that last yellow bead there. Okay. So that's our green row done. Then we need to come back round so we can go round again.
Okay. With the same, would you do that with? So it doesn't really matter which colour you're using, obviously, but in your design, your metallic plum is in the centre of the petal.
Yes.
Then you've used the dark topaz, the silver line dark topaz, haven't you?
Yes.
The luster, the luster ones, and then you've added in the true twos.
Yes, on the last
gorgeous.
row. Just to add a bit of sort of texture and
lovely
to your petals. So where are we? Still coming out of this last yellow one.
Yeah.
So again, we're going to have to go through the orange.
Yeah.
And then back up the other orange.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to step up. So we're going to have to go through that first yellow bead.
Yeah.
And then through that first green bead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we're ready to go around the outside. Okay, so now we're going to put a bead in between each green. So I've got some blue. So just the one bead this time, okay?
Yeah.
So we'll go through the next green. Okay. And then our bead is now going to sit in between this pair of green ones. Okay, so we'll go through there. Then it's at this point that I put my little 2 true in. Okay. So I'll put one of those in. And then go through the next green. They just sit really nicely in that little gap. They don't sit very well between the pairs, but they sit nicely in between them. So at the top of the petal, I'm just going to put the one bead through the top there. And then again, we've got a nice gap where our little 2 true can go in. Okay.
Because they've got that different finish, haven't they? They've got that matte finish to it. So it just gives a different texture to it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It goes really, really well with the colours in the kit.
Blends beautifully with the kits, definitely.
Okay, so I'll just carry on putting my bead in between those green ones, and then here's my last one, and through the last green. Okay, so that's that petal done. Okay, so they're quite nice and simple to do.
Yeah, lovely.
So now we need to take our thread and we need to go all the way back down through all the yellows and the oranges, and then we need to go through red to go up through the next orange.
Okay, so I see. So we're going to start the next.
So we can start the next one. Okay. So I have...
of course.
Yeah,
prepared
moment. Here we go. So here is my nearly finished flower.
Okay, yeah. So you've done exactly the same
all
the way around, and you're coming to the last one.
We're on the last petal,
Okay.
yeah. So we'll just do the petal again.
Yeah.
So that's, I need to weave all the way through, down to the red, to come up to. See, I've been through those beads quite a few times now, yeah. Okay. So I've gone through my red, so I can come up through the orange. So then you're going to start with your 11.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
And we go down the orange. Okay. Just make sure it all sits properly. And then we're going to go back up the other orange and then through the first yellow. Okay. And then we're going to pie it all the way around. So this first one is going to be just one.
But you've been building that flower, obviously, since when I've been over there, and you've been busy prepping for your demos. But again, it's not... It's... I know that you're very, very, you know, you can probably do these in your sleep now. But for somebody else who's watching, it is actually... I know it looks complicated, but actually, it's a lovely repetitive pattern, isn't it, that you can just build on.
Yeah.
So you could make bigger flowers, couldn't you? And just keep...
You could keep adding stitches on each of the petals, yeah. And you can add other different types of beads in. You can get some gemstones in there. Just whatever you've got. Okay. So that's the green row done. So you've got the 2 single beads on the end, and then you've got 3 sets of 2. And then we'll go back up. So through the orange, through the yellow, and then through the green. And then we'll do our...
Take the blues.
The blues, yeah, and they're going in between each of the green. And if you do have all your different coloured seed beads at home, it might be good just to break it down into different colours like I've done.
And do you know what though? It's beautiful.
I know, I really quite like
gorgeous.
it.
It's so nice. You know, it's bright. It's you know, it's got lovely sort of cheery colour to it. And at the minute, I think we're all sick and tired of winter now, aren't we? I mean, you've got beautiful bright. Whenever I see you wearing bright colours, and I'm always in dark colours, always. And I made a promise to myself last year that I would wear brighter colours, and then I've just and I did buy loads, and then I've slowly gone back to buy navies and black and greys again. But it's bright, it's cheery. It's actually, if you've got seed bead stash kicking about, to make a load of those. Would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a nice necklace
Really
going all the way
lovely.
around. That'd be lovely.
Really nice.
So that's my finished flower.
Yes,
So this
yeah.
is where I stopped for the sash.
Sash, wasn't it? Yep.
And then just to attach that to the sash, I just got some, it's just attached with the Swarovski crystal in the
Swarovskis,
middle.
yep.
And that holds it onto your sash.
Yep.
So for the earrings, what I've done is I've added a few more of the 2 trues on there.
Yep, just in the centre.
Just around the centre,
Yep.
just to make the middle a bit more exciting
It just
and 3D.
picks up those gold colours, doesn't it, again?
So these are attached. They're attached on the red row.
Okay. So the centre circle, yeah?
The centre circle, yeah.
Okay.
Let me just see where my thread is coming out. Okay. So they're attached to the red beads that are between the sets of orange. Okay.
Yep.
So I suppose a corner bead, even though it's a circle.
No, I see what you mean. Yep, yep.
So I've come out of one of those beads, and then I'm just going to pick up one of the 2 trues, and then I'll find that next sort of red on its own.
Yeah.
So it is one, well, it's skip one and then through there. So I've gone all the way around with those on that row, so you'll get 5 on there.
Yeah.
And that's where I stopped for this necklace.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you're only going to see one side.
Yeah.
But the earrings,
Yeah, no, I'm going to
they're
just going to
double-sided.
spin these round for you. So, of course, if you have got your hair up on the day and you're seeing the back of the earrings, you've got that beautiful, beautiful 2 true on the centre, and that kind of that lovely design. Just it's seamless, then, isn't it?
yeah,
Really
doesn't matter which
lovely.
way they fall. They're the same on both sides.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous work. Thank you, Jill, because it's such a very clear demo. All the team are shouting thank you to you, by the way, from in the gallery. It is such a clear demo, and I love the fact that you've broken it down in those different colours for everybody to be able to see at home as well, rather than kind of just using all of the
same
one
ones that
colour.
blend in.
And actually, what you've created is really, really pretty. It's gorgeous. Look, you've got a lot of you have got this in your kit. In your baskets. This kit in your baskets you haven't yet checked out. Please do check them out. And of course, if you've got your questions, please get your questions into Jill, of course. And you've got for the next. If you get your questions in the next 20 minutes or so, and that can be about the first kit or the second kit. I know we've had loads of messages into Becky saying about how beautiful the jewellery is, but of course, Jill is here to answer your questions as well. If you've got any questions about your seed beading or sort of any of the components that you've seen tonight, so do get your messages in if you want to ask her those questions. We've got loads to still squeeze in for you. Lots and lots. 9:25. We've got another 30-ish minutes left with you. So hopefully you will get those questions in as soon as you possibly can. Gorgeous jewellery, as ever. Thank you very, very, very much indeed, Jill. Gorgeous stuff. Absolutely beautiful. Please make sure that you're taking your sash home with you. Otherwise, I'm going to be tying it around my head and driving home with it. Yes, because I haven't got a wedding dress to tie it round. It's so beautiful. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Run away with it. It's beautiful. Make sure that you're doing this. Right, and my next wedding. Thanks, John, my lovely. Right, I am going to. Oh, this is always so unladylike, and it's just magic of TV is always shattered when we do this. So we put that there. I've actually got a friend who's renewing her vows in August of this year. It's not my renewing vows, though, so I can't really turn up in my own wedding dress, can I? Or my new wedding dress. Hiya! Right, we've got some turquoise for you next. Thank you, Jill, my lovely. Let me just grab, oh my goodness, hang on a minute. Stretch, slide over here. Okay, we've got for you. So turquoise rounds, got them, yep. Lots of stock on these turquoise rounds. We introduced the turquoise to you about September, I think it was. September, we got a chance to bring you different shapes. We had barrels, we've had rondelles. These, I would have thought, these are probably some of the most popular that we've ever done for you. They are the very last of stock. We've got reconstituted turquoise here, which means you've got lots and lots of beautiful turquoise fragments that are all put together under high pressure, high temperature to create a perfect 12 mil round. We've got 12 strands left. That's how last of stock this is. Huge drill hole going through these as well, you can see. Down to 10 already. Fast on those phone lines and checking out as quickly as you can. 0800 644 655. We're into £15 for the last of stock. Do make sure that you're checking out and confirming though. Love how vibrant they are. It's not a muted, soft turquoise. It is vibrant, it is bold, it is beautiful, and it is absolutely spot on. $14.95 on your screen. Make sure you're checking out and confirming on these though. 0800 644 655. Some amazing last of stock deals to take us all the way up through till just before 10 o'clock. So hold those lines towards the call centre. That is going to sell out in a moment. Well done. These are cute. Really, really like these. What have I done with my tweezers? They are over. Thanks, Jill. Oh, that is a very wobbly chair. Hang on a minute. Okay, we're good. Thanks, lovely. That was a wobbly chair moment. Have a look at these. These are pretty. These would be amazing for just a little splash of solid sterling silver charm in a piece of jewellery. Little silver star. Solid sterling silver jump ring. Last of stock on these. Great opportunity to use these in ring charms as well. You're getting 3 in the pack. 14 final chances. Last of stock on these. These say congratulations. They say well done. They say I'm sorry. They say thank you. They say you are super duper. Thanks for asking. 0800 644 655. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming. They are lovely, aren't they? And I'm just going to spin that around for you as well. Just so you can see the depth on those. They've got beautiful movement. Under £5 for those 3 solid sterling silver charms. Really cute as well. But they are the very last of stock. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. Under £5 for the very last of stock. Hi, Lisa Ann. Hello to Carolyn. Hello to anonymous collectors. Hello to very regular collectors and multi-buyers going on here. Well done. Exactly the way to do it. If you are seeing something that you are falling in love with, please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming. Again, the jump ring that you've got there is a closed jump ring. I'm just double checking that I'm right in saying that. Hang on a minute. Yep, that is a closed jump ring that you are getting there, okay? So you could slide that onto a stretchy bracelet, onto your jewellery. Oh my gosh, sold out. Hold the lines. Good luck. Moving on, we've sold out of those. Well done. Let's move on to our amethyst next. What's your birthstone, Jill?
I'm June, so I know I've got
You're
3.
June, so you've got your Alexandrite moonstone and your pearl. Lucky girl's got 3 to choose from. Well, this is this month's, and it is just, look at the colour. Look at the colour. Look how deep it is. Look how luxurious it is. I adore my amethyst. Absolutely adore it. 38 centimetre strand, 8mm rounds, 150 carats. Last of stock on these. Please make sure you're checking out and confirming. 0800 644 655. $7.95 for Zambian amethysts. 27 strands left, and that is it. And when they're gone, they're gone. This is the thing when you are working with amazing companies that provide ethical sourcing of beautiful amethysts. They are, you know, if you're thinking about popping that onto a simple stretchy with one of those gorgeous star charms. Just really simple, really wearable, everyday gorgeous jewellery in a beautiful gemstone as well. There's no graduation on these. They are all 8mm, so you get that continuation. You can work with these in a beady bead as well, of course. It would be a lovely big look that you'd be getting with that. They're also very glossy, really glossy. Lots of stock on these. Make sure that you're checking out. Most of you are multi-buying on these, which is great to see. We've actually got the best tourmaline that we have got. The best tourmaline. No, this is the best. This is the best. This is the best tourmaline I think that I've seen. It's open, in colour. It's bright, it's beautiful. You've got beautiful tones running through these. I mean, a total bouquet of colour coming through these. Now, normally our tourmaline strands hold, and I will just show you the colours normally, this sort of band of colour here, these sort of the bottle greens, these beautiful sort of canary colours. But this takes it to another level. Look at the brightness of some of these beautiful tourmalines. All the colours coming through here. Now you've got top drilled pairs. Top drilled pairs. And the final 16 strands. Now this is October's birthstone, and when you're seeing, and I've got to say, there are Cuprian tourmaline tones coming through here, there are flashes of blue tourmaline which hint at Paraiba, and of course your indicolite, and some really lovely open colour. You can see how vivid and vibrant some of those are. Lovely rose tones as well. Look at that one there. Look how clean that is, and it's bouncing the light. The clarity on that one, almost sort of rubelite, and the rare pink tourmaline colours coming through. Really cracking quality strand of tourmaline, actually, really cracking. 0800 644 655, the last 10, you're already lining up on the phone line. That's brilliant, isn't it? Look at the colourful tassels on that as well. Gorgeous. $12.95. Now you'd expect a high-end strand of tourmaline of that quality, with clarity, with that abundance of colour, to be at least at the £29 mark, wouldn't you, here at JM? They're lovely colours, aren't they?
I know, I really like those.
Really bright and beautiful. They work with that beautiful neckline, all the colours that you've got in that floral creation that you've got in your seed bead creation on your neckline. All those colours pick out in there. Very last of stock, well done. Loads of you there. Hi to Philippa Ann, to Janet, to Anonymous Collectors, well done indeed to you. But it's in Pembrokeshire, Lanarkshire, London, Glamorgan, Westmead. You need to check out as quickly as you can on this one. Hold those lines. Well done. And these are really cute, actually. Really cute. These are, we had a necklace, I would say it was probably May, June of last year. Probably launched it just after our birthday last year, our 7th birthday. And it was a daisy chain necklace. So it was a complete necklace, but without the clasp on it. So it was that wonderful connector piece that you had. And it had 3 daisies that sat beautifully on the neckline. Then you could add your clasp or add gemstones to it, extend it, you know, do what you will with it. Now this is really pretty because we've kept that really popular daisy design. I'm just going to pick one of these up for you. Ooh, let's go there. Look at that lovely little level of detail that you've got. So you've got the daisy petals, then you've got the gold overlay on the inside, you've got the double connector point, and 10 pieces in total. So you've got all those lovely, and you think about the jewellers that have worked with all these lovely sort of different daisy designs over the years. Daisy jewellery, of course, one of the biggest pioneers, and they've evolved massively over the years, but they all start with that beautiful, look at that. They're lovely, aren't they? Really pretty. You know, you could possibly pop one of those in a ring, create the rest in a bracelet, use maybe a couple in earrings. You've got a full suite of jewellery out of those 10 pieces, haven't you? You could maybe intersperse them with some rosary linking, with your gemstones perhaps. Lots and lots of choice in how you can work with these. And what's lovely is that you're working with solid sterling silver. They're really cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really cute.
How many's in there?
10.
Oh, you can get a proper bracelet out of that,
can't you? Couldn't you? Exactly. That's the thing. Especially if you're using your solid sterling silver, maybe wire or your jump rings. And it would be a very dainty, very pretty, delicate sort of bracelet, though, wouldn't it? Really lovely. We love our florals. $12.95 on your screen for all of those. And again, so many different ways in which you could work with these. Really, really pretty. $12.95.
It'd be nice for flower girls, as little presents for flower girls.
Definitely, hun. You're absolutely right on that. They're gorgeous. Really pretty. Do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you possibly can. 0800 644 655, the number that you need to be dialing, of course. Remember, if you are a brand new, again, last night we had a lot of brand new collectors joining us last night. Lots of brand new customers joined us. Thank you so much for joining us last night. And you're joining us again tonight. Lovely to have your company. We've had quite a lot of brand new customers as well tonight. Thanks ever so much for choosing Jewellery Maker. It's really lovely to have your company. If you are brand new, and lots of you have been tonight, as soon as you spend over $4.95 with us on absolutely anything, you then get, as a brand new customer who's never bought with us before, you get a kit which will bring you everything that you need to make your first piece of jewellery. Project cards, a Get Started DVD, all the pliers that you need, the beading thread, the findings, the jewellery elastic, the whole shebang, all comes to you. I think it's over £20 worth that the actual pack is worth. You get that for free if you're brand new and you're spending over $4.95 with us. Make sure that you're checking out on those. Those are really pretty, really pretty. Last of stock still come in. Let's bring you some spinel. Oh, these are great colours. Now we see black spinel quite a lot. But what we do get to see is the pinks, the mauves, the lavenders, flashes of blue spinel, which is ridiculous to even hear me say. 16 final strands. Now, this is hugely, hugely, hugely popular. It's incredibly rare. We see black spinel regularly. That opaque jet black beauty. When we see this spinel and we see all these beautiful colours, so pinks, reds, just come along here, and I don't know how that colour is going to translate down your screen. Purples, purplish blues. Now, it was said that we would never, ever see blues in a spinel. That has been proven wrong. Obviously, we have found blue spinel, very, very rare, and if you've got a few 100,000, good luck with that. But when we see multicolour spinel, we've got to remember how few and far between it is to see those spinels in these tones. They're such a gorgeous blend of colour. They really, really are. 13 final chances. They've got a really decent sized drill hole going through. I'm just looking at the size of the temporary strand going through. That is very similar to our very own beading thread that we bring you. And so I do think that you're going to be able to restrand this. I mean, we've graduated it and we've set it up for you ready to go if you just wanted to use it just plain and simply like this. But obviously you may have a lot more intricate and detailed designs. Shoulda, woulda, coulda on your screen. Let's forget about it. It's last of stock. You can see how quickly it's flying out the door. Last 20 minutes of the late show for you tonight. $12.95 on your screen. So tomorrow, I get to be with you for the mid-show tomorrow, from 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Looking forward to being with you. All the team will be with you from 1 o'clock tomorrow as well, so looking forward to that as well. So I hope you can join me tomorrow from 1 o'clock if you can do. I will be here, ready and waiting for you from 1 till 6, so look forward to having your company. $12.95 for your spinels. Make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Please do. 0800 644 655. Make sure you're pressing number 1 buttons. And of course, if you've joined us online at JewelleryMaker.com, make sure that you're checking out. And of course, you can join us on the app as well. But do make sure that you're checking out and confirming. Hold those lines. Under £3 the entire day shipping and handling charge, plus a 30-day money-back guarantee. Hold those lines. August birthstone, the most recent gemstone to be added to the August birthstone list. The last gemstone that was added to the birthstone list was your tanzanite back in 2002. Spinel has just been added to the August birthstone list along with your peridot. Make sure you're holding those lines. Tatiana, Anne and Rio, you all need to check out. Hold those lines. Hold those lines. I'm then going to move on to last of stock on, yeah, let's do those. They're really pretty, these are. Nice and simple. Have a look at these. Really pretty solid sterling silver with gold overlay connectors. These are lovely. These have got a lovely finish, haven't they, Jill? Really lovely finish. Look at that.
They'd go nice with the daisies, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they really would. Really lovely. They are the sort of, you know those beautiful butterflies that we had earlier?
Oh, yes.
They'd work really nicely, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Butterflies and florals, always a winner.
And they'll go with the kit.
Yeah,
match the flowers
definitely,
you just
they
made.
really would. Yeah, they absolutely would. If you wanted to add a little bit of precious metal in with the Be Our Guest kit that we had for you with Jill at the top of the hour, they'd be beautiful. Yeah, they would. And they've got those 5 petals as well, so they kind of mimic the flower that you've made. It's a beautiful idea. Really lovely. Could you set those? You know the base that you had of the flower? Could you pop those in the centre? Again, on top of that first red circle that you did.
Ooh, I think so. Hang on, let me get
And
the
have
flower.
it kind of almost sat in the centre. Oh, she's been very, very good, and she's tidied away, ready so that the team don't have to
untidying.
tidy up at the end of it. She's been so good.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm just going to have a look and see. $18.95. What should the price be on those? Because it won't let us crash. $6.95. Okay. When that happens, sometimes Tom just calls the call centre and tells them it hasn't crashed, it should be $6.95. Should we do that? Let's try that. Right, I'm just going to show you. Now, for some reason, so basically, in our, I really want you to get hold of these. These are lovely. So, for some reason, in our back office, when somebody's put, so that's a shoulda, woulda, coulda price, and then you put in the actual price that we need for them. So we have to, let's tick a little box, and for some reason, on the computer system, it's manual input, and somebody hasn't checked the box, so that price won't crash. They should be $6.95. So, what Becky's doing now is she's calling the call centre, and she's letting them know they should be $6.95, and that price will be amended in your basket. And the reason I was asking Jill for the flower that she created earlier, if I just grab the tweezers and see how that would sit beautifully, that would work, wouldn't it?
That works really well.
Really well. $6.95 for 5 solid sterling silver 18 karat gold. So it's $6.95 you're paying, not $18.95. And the call centre will sort that out in your basket for you. Ignore the price on your screen. We're looking at $6.95 for your price, and the call centre will sort that out. So I do apologise about that. Sometimes we do get little computer errors every now and again. So, fabulous. I'm going to give that back to you, my lovely. Thank you, sweetheart. Fab. Make sure that you're checking out on those. $6.95, not $18.95, okay? Just make sure that you're checking out on those. Well done. I do apologise about that non-price crash. We do get that sometimes with our computer systems. Have a look at this. Ooh, hang on. There we go. So we've got... Oh, hang on a minute. You've just popped away from my ear. Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm going to have to drop that. Have you got a recording of this one? I'm really sorry, my earpiece has just come apart. Speak again. I can't hear anything.
It's died.
Has it died? Oh.
Let's check.
Here's my battery. I've got a battery issue.
Oh, but it's...
I can't hear anything. I don't know what's going on. Speak. I can hear you down the tube. It's my earpiece. Gross.
Well, we're going to have to come off air, aren't we?
Hang on.
I can't hear either. I don't know if Mike's asleep.
Hang on. I hate technical difficulties, don't you? Hang on, hang on. Pop it back in. I can hear you now.
Hey!
Sorry, guys. There we. It's the earpiece. You could. I know you are. It's all right. It's okay. Okay, let's talk about these beautiful appetites. Let's talk about the size of them to start off with. They're massive. Look at these. These are huge for appetites. dive into oceanic gorgeous colour. Now, these are and they are mesmerising in size, they really are, because if you think about the size of the apatites that you've got here, normally a 1mm apatite is difficult to get your hands on, let alone 6x3 to 9x6 millimetres on an entire strand. It's 47cm strand that you're getting there. Now, there is a slight graduation, just a slight graduation. 6x3 to 9x6 millimetres, 47cm strand. All of that giving the most beautiful colour. They really, really, I've not seen apatites as large as this on a strand for a very, very long time. We've had rondelles, we've had chips and nuggets, but we've not had moments of great clarity and colour at the same time on your apatites. They are gorgeous. 0800 644 655 is the number that you need to be pressing number ones on. Pressing your button ones, talking to the call centre, and of course on the website as well. You can join us via the app and check these out. But thinking about how these have been set as well, think about how you've got that beautiful, beautiful top drill, centre drill, just straight down the centre of all of these apatites. Mesmerising colour. On Monday night's late show, Mark joins me and he's got a seed bead kit. Basically, the theme is under the sea. And he's got all these amazing blues in the seed bead creations. This would work beautifully with it. If you wanted to integrate and mix your mediums, this would be absolutely beautiful. Got about 7 minutes left of the late show tonight. About 7 minutes left, so please do make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can. Let's squeeze some fire opal in. Oh my goodness me. Okay, come and see the graduation and the setting on this. Not just in your sizes of your fire opal, but in the colour grade. Oh my gosh, these are off the scale. American fire opal. Lots of different tones, honeys, strawberries, ranging from those sort of very true oranges all the way through to almost chocolate colours as well from this deposit. I know it well. And I will say to you, where you're seeing all these gorgeous colours and you're seeing all that natural beauty, look at that come alive. You can understand why it's called fire opal when it literally looks like the embers dying away on a campfire. It is so vibrant and vivid, isn't it? That's exciting colour, that is, isn't it? You've got the golds, you've got the reds, you've got the oranges, you've got the really strong flashes of fire, plus the lustre. Now, this is organic, okay? This is an organic fire opal. So this is opal that's got to have the same respect as, you know, your beautiful, beautiful fire opals and your normal opals and your Kubapedi opals and your Ethiopian opals deserve. Very, very tiny quantities. Tiny quantities. 0800 644 655. Make sure you're checking out. It's the very last of stock. JewelleryMaker.com. Talk to the call centre. You are not going to want to miss out on the very, very last of stock. You have got some of the most impressive colours that I've seen coming out of this deposit. $44.95, very last of stock on your screen. Very last stock. I love that we've got some really hardcore jewellery makers who know and understand the rarity of this and they're checking out already. Do make sure you're checking out. You're on the Isle of Wight, you're on Anglesey and you're in the West Midlands at the moment. Huge good luck to you if you want to get hold of that strand. Few more minutes left and that is it for tonight's late show. I've got them here. They're huge as well. Really lovely. These are they've got a really decent sized drill hole also. So if you're thinking about just popping one of these on maybe to paracord or to Essalon or to maybe satin cord, you have got some lovely stuff. So solid sterling silver, brushed effect, huge 3.5mm drill hole and an 8mm satin finish bead, which is so sparkly. Really, really beautifully sparkly. Look at those. The gleam is lovely. 0800 644 655. make sure that you are dialing and confirming as soon as you can on these. Last of stock, like everything else has been this hour, $4.95 on your screen. And you can see it is going to work with paracord, it is going to work with your satin cord, it's going to work with your macrame, it's going to work with your kumihimo, it's going to work with your maybe your leather cord that you've got, maybe your hemp cord. It's going to work with so many of your different designs because it has got that really generous size drill hole. Now normally the drill holes that we have for you in our spacer beads are, I would say, around about 1 millimetre in size on a large bead. This is a 3.5 millimetre drill hole that you've got. So it opens up a whole new world of being able to work with different sort of foundation materials, if you like, rather than your wires or your wildfire or, of course, your beading thread or your jewellery elastic. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming on these. Very last of stock, $4.95. Really like those. Now, of course, you could work with those really sparingly. You think about the gemstones that we've had for you tonight and think about how the different, if I just grab, for example, those 8mm round amethysts. Now, just simply set on jewellery elastic with one of those then set in between. And you've got a really lovely looking bracelet, haven't you? Really lovely. That silver just works with those gorgeous rounds, doesn't it? And so you might have a strand of rounds at home that you don't know what to do with. You might have, I don't know, Laguna Lace agate. You might have ocean jasper. You might have your turquoise. You might have any of the gemstones, agates, for example, but strands that you've got at home that you haven't done anything with yet. And you're thinking, do you know what? I'll wait until I've got a really beautiful, solid sterling silver, precious metal bead to go with that and then pop it on a stretchy and off you go. And it's one of those ones that becomes your go-to piece, your staple piece. You put it on, off every day. With that solid sterling silver and that satin finish and that lovely, lovely simplicity of design, you know that you've got a classic piece going on there. $4.95 for all three of those. 1.9 grams of solid sterling silver. We're going to recap for you our gorgeous pearls. 2 meters. Now this is at 8:30. There are a lot of you with these in your basket you've not checked out yet. You've not checked out yet. Lots and lots and lots of you have put this in your basket, but you haven't yet checked out. This is 2 meters of unenhanced, natural, beautiful, and quite mesmerising colour. Peaches and pinks, little subtle hints of lavender undertones coming through these. 2 meters of Baroque pearls. All genuine, freshwater cultured pearls with a really decent sized drill hole. And Jill was saying earlier, you know, used to be that Jill wanted to, when Jill was working, you know, creating beautiful pieces of jewellery, she wanted perfect rounds or nothing at all. So she'd often opt for Swarovski pearls or, of course, your shell pearls. But you have fallen in love with the Baroque pearls, haven't you?
I have, yes. Then the Keshi and the Biwa.
You've got those beautiful Biwa pearls we were talking about earlier.
I just love all the sort of organic
Well,
shapes.
you were saying as well about the colour that you could see from over there. You were saying about, you know, you can see golds from over there, you can see pinks, mauves, really beautiful sort of purple shimmery tones coming through. So again, I know that you're seeing these down your camera lens, but remember, you know, lovely Jill is sort of, you know, about 6-7 feet away from me. Different lighting sources that she's seeing bouncing off these pearls. So again, think about what you're going to see when you get these home. You're going to see that pearlescence. You're going to feel the weight of those 2 meters of freshwater, genuine, organic, cultured pearls. You're going to see that beautiful secondary tone and third tones bouncing through those. But there are some of them that have got such a high metallic luster, they're off the chart. $29.95 for 2 meters. So you are getting, I know it says 1 meter on your screen, you're getting 2 strands of 1 meter. So I'm just going to separate them up for you so you can see them. Excuse me. Excuse me. So there are your 2 strands of your 1 meter. So you're going to get both of those. Now they're on a temporary strand. They're not on a strand where we would even suggest. So just to show you, for example, okay? So this is the very end of the strand. Now, some of our strands are really beautifully strung. Sometimes they're knotted, sometimes you wouldn't necessarily need to restring them. You just pop a clasp on. This isn't one of them. I'm just going to, so for example, sometimes we'll just take the last sort of 2 or 3 off the end of that strand, pop a clasp on, and then you can go. I would say restring these, whether that's through pearl knotting, whether you are popping them onto your own silk that you've got at home, or your KO thread that we bought you last night, for example. Now, there's lots of different ways. And because the drill hole going through those 2 meters is so generous now, it does mean that you are being able to get so many different threading materials through all of these pearls. They are beautiful, aren't they? All of these here for you. Huge amount. $29.95, and all I've done is just taken those 2 strands, doubled them up and then twisted them, and the effect is amazing, isn't it? And if you watched, of course, the tubular netting format that, of course, Mark showed us last night, and of course the neckline piece where this was just all twisted, and it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Make sure that you are checking out and confirming as soon as you can on these. They are gorgeous. Hold those lines as well. I know that lots of you are pressing your button ones, and of course if you're watching us on the repeat show, it means that you're just getting a chance to own the very, very last of this offer. So please do make sure that, by all means, give it a chance. Give the call centre a quick ring and ask if you can get your hands on these. We may have maybe a couple more left in stock for you. Do try it. Of course, if you are watching us on the repeat show, I will be seeing you in 5 hours' time. I know. I will be back with you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I've got to say a massive, massive thank you to our guest designer tonight, of course, lovely Jill, who's been with us. Beautiful jewellery. Thank you so, so much. When are you next with us? Do you know?
2 weeks' time, I think.
In 2 weeks' time. To be fair, she needs that amount of time to be able to create her amazing creations for us. Have you had your kits yet?
No.
Right, I'll drop them an email. Thank you ever so much, Jill. Thank you for all your hard work. Team, thank you to you. Thank you to Paul behind the scenes as well. To Ben, to Kerry and to Becky. And thank you to you for joining us here on The Late Show as well. I will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for the mid show. And if you're on the repeat, I shall see you in 5 hours' time. Don't go anywhere. Morning show is up for you next.
You would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start